right, good morning or afternoon, chat. We're back. You know what time it is. I guess you wouldn't know what time it is. I haven't done one of these in a while. Just shout out to doing another draft stream. Let me get some or another draft jam stream. Let me get some water and I'll be right back. All right, we'll just get the entire water jug here today. Well, we gotta do something to get through the stream today. Dude, it's real. Dude, it is so real. This stream, dude, the Draft Jam watch through stream has never been more real. This is what the fans have asked for so long. We're not going to do any webcam today because as you can probably tell, I'm still pretty sick. So like I felt better. I've had better days, we'll say. So we'll go webcamless for today, of course, but we'll be back. We'll be back in full swing with webcam. Hopefully, I think we're gonna do week 4 in a couple of days. I think we're gonna do it on Tuesday, if I had to guess. You have to do it when I'm working. Look, I doing it on a Sunday afternoon is not perfect by any means, but we'll get to weekday evenings here in a couple days. Back on schedule. I have a lot of them planned to do this week. Though I do have to do my draft analysis. That's been announced, right? The next project I'm in. I'm like fairly certain it has been. Right? Oh, it has been. Yeah, the Little Cup League I'm doing has been announced. What's up, Sin? Yeah, so Little Cup League. I have to do the Little Cup draft analysis this week, which will be interesting. I don't know like anything about Little Cup, to be honest. Not like a lot by any means. So it's gonna be a lot of like learning as I go. In that format. So I hope you guys are ready to learn with me as I go through. But yeah, that project is starting. My draft analysis will drop for that on Sunday. So we got a lot of draft league coming up the next little bit. But that time-wise would be video will be the main deterrent to me getting caught up on Draft Jam streams. I want to get caught up before we do week 6's streams. Which means I have to do 3 streams before the weekend. But let's get it going. We got Gentleman Thomas versus Kaz to kick us off. Wow, those three, dude, it feels like it. Honestly, it feels like it's been a lifetime. It feels like it's been a lifetime since I've streamed, honestly. The last like little bit, but all right, we got the first game, Kaz versus Gentleman Thomas. If you guys are here and haven't subscribed, like the stream, do all that. Do all that fun stuff before we get going here. I wish I had something funnier to say along with that. I'm a little out of it still. Gentleman Thanos POV? True. Dude, we can't show Kaz's POV for this. Kaz's POV might be too dangerous. This might be Kaz POV might be a too dangerous video to watch for the stream today. But yeah, like the stream, subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 chat. So, hey, closer we get before champions, the better. All right, so we're leading here with Focus Dash Azelf, a classic lead, a common lead. Hey, fake friend center just hated me, freak form 5s. Kaz POVs, like, we got some good Kaz POVs coming, I've been told. There's some good Kaz POVs in week 4 and 5, which we'll get to. I don't think we've actually watched Kaz's POV, like, at all on these streams. Though they've been so long since we've done them, so it's like, I probably, I don't even remember. My dad was down with the stomach flu. His most recent game, yeah, that I haven't watched a lot of like the recent stuff because I was away from so I think that game I think I hopped into call for like a little bit of it, but I was at the convention center I was at for the Magic tournament. So all right, so Nasty Plot, Focus Sash, Lead. This is Terra, Fire, Annihilate. That much I do now. I don't know why we would protect in front of this. I don't 100% see the reason for that. I guess maybe just a scout. But the problem is like, I feel like if it's gonna stand, it's likely to do, like it's a tough, like it's likely to do something like this, right? Bulk up, and now you've used protect, and they've gotten a buff on you. I feel like I would have just like nastied and like just like try to go Thanos with the Psyshock or a Psychic there and just done as much damage as possible. The Terra was always like, yeah, right, like we just go for the nasty here. Like imagine if we nastied on turn 1, how much of a better position we would be in. We're also Sunny Daying here, which I feel like if I'm Kaz, I take the... Nice clean to a kill. Drain punch. I mean, yeah, he should not get enough back from that. I should be able to just kill him, I think. Yeah. The Sunny Day, right? Yeah, this is a Kaz overcook maybe. That's probably a fine set. I don't know. I don't remember the context of this, but like we don't even 2KOing here. All right, goodbye Annihilate. Yeah, this might have been a little bit waffle, unfortunately. All right, so we go into Ting Lu on the Psychic. We go for Grass Knot. I mean, we're not going to take a lot here. I mean, we're going to take a decent amount, but we should be fine. That's crazy damage, to be honest. To be fair, for like Ting Lu to take that much damage from Grass Knot is kind of crazy. Hey, we got our rocks up, though. Shout out to getting our Stealth rocks up. We don't have a Ghost type anymore, though, so we can't spin block. Dude, this elf is kind of going Thanos on this. Yeah, W rocks. That's going to be some good shit throughout the battle. Still just take Grass Knot, even if you go Slowking, I'm playing Psychic afterwards. As I said, this is here for damage. That is the reason why it's here. And it's doing what it needs to do. Alright, we switch out here. Hard into Kiram. That's a pretty good hard Kiram play there. Grass Knot is obviously super free. Or super obvious. I mean, this is the most Choice Scarf set you've ever seen in your life. Given how it's been played. This is a team that also is like relatively weak to Choice Scarf. I mean, there is Terra Ogre Pawn on the other side. Like Scarf to what is it? Scarf to Kiram does pretty well otherwise here. It's difficult to switch in outside of this Fortress, and Fortress is going to have to take rocks plus an attack every time. I will take the bait that you should be Choice Scarf in this situation. I will take the bait. It's in 200, yeah, discounting kindness. Dude, Zalp, when you get that Nasty Plot up, dude, Loki does a good amount of damage. That's decent chip after the rocks. I think in this situation, I kind of want to just like Volt Switch. You're doing 100 at a time, which is not like terrible. Especially where this thing won't have any like recovery the rest of the battle. Or doesn't have any recovery options on it without leftovers or citrus. And we just go hard into Annihilate. So Annihilate, the good to catch that Volt Switch ups the Rage Fist a little bit. I also don't want to take the rocks and mana field over Nova. That's not smart either. Fire. I don't think Psychic War from where he's at can kill. Yeah, no. So it kind of has to be mana feed. It kind of has to be mana feed. Unfortunately, he went fire, so then it does makes reasons like slightly worse. We do have clear smocks. It's fine. This is a little bit of a tough situation in that now that like we boosted the Rage Fist, there's not like a super great Pokemon to come in here. At least none that's like super accurate. Stream time file. I know, chat. I know everyone's been super excited for the streams to come back, and they're finally back. Yeah, I mean, Manaphy makes the most sense. Scald should kill here. Take Heart is interesting of a click here. The only problem I have with Take Heart is like if Kaz just wants to sack this, then you're gonna have to take like 1 million from this Rage Fist. He probably wants to keep it though. So, especially because he can switch into the, what's it called? The Fortress, at least initially, and pressure it out. And Azumarill should, at least if it's like AV or something, should be able to hold it back for at least a while. The way that this is brought in, obviously, especially, is going to be Sap Sipper too, because you want to have Sap Sipper for Tail Glow Energy Ball. Otherwise, this thing just can't do anything to wall it.
I would have to just Scald and it would take so long, and like eventually you can get a crit. He could be belly drum. Like there's so much. Speaking of, I kind of want to Scald here, low key. Yeah, I kind of want to Scald here. I mean, he could be what's it called, the Cobalt Cloak, so it doesn't get burned. Ooh, it's Perish. Oh, okay, so it might be Perish Trap. I mean, I'm definitely switching.
Okay, so we do see the Perish Song come out here. That'll at least slow this down, and the fact that like we're Alluring Voice and Scald, why didn't you Whirlpool first? I don't know. Maybe the idea it would depend. Maybe I guess he didn't even want a Whirlpool here. He might not have even had it. Like Perish Song is just a fine, I guess. I mean, it would depend on if he has it. I think part of the concern there, maybe I don't know what the calcs are. I wonder what the calcs are with 3 attacks. You have to take a lot of attacks, just singing for funsies. I mean, it gets the Manaphy out. I wonder what the calcs are for like +2 Alluring Voice or something. That make that a little bit difficult. But it probably, if he had it, I kind of maybe do like the idea of attacking first, but... Okay, so we get the big taunted here on our Slowking. This is a tough. We have taunted this into place. Aura taunt, I bet he was. That is Aura. This is like a little bit of an awkward turn now for Thomas, and that like, in theory, his switch in is Fortress, but like Fortress, you needed a high HP for the Kyurem still, and like random. You're not doing anything back to it. You just have the Volt Switch into something else. And, like, if he just has random fire move, like, your guy just gets smoked. I guess you have to go Torn. It does not feel like the right guy to go here. They'll lose a 1v1 to Slowking. Kind of true. Okay, no attack from Kaz here. If I kind of would have liked the Sludge Bomb there, only in that, like, the only thing that doesn't punish that is Fortress. And, like, if you have fire move, you can pressure with fire move. And, like, if you fish random poison on Torn, then it's, like, obviously much less threatening the rest of the battle.
I mean, Nasty Plot is somewhat free, and then League should take him out afterwards. I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, I will Nasty here. Even go Heart Gym would be insane, I think. I think it's back into Slowking Loki. Yeah, and I'm actually okay with that. So I kind of do have I have an idea of what's about to happen here. He's going to click Chiller Reception, go into Kyurem, and I did...
We get nasty with it. Nasty up.
I'm going to take this damage. I'm going to take this.
Chat, Tornadus is inevitable. I wonder what happens on these next few turns.
Is what it is, I guess.
I wonder what could happen here. All right, Dark Pulse comes out. It does a pretty good amount of damage. Oh, okay. I think we know what's happening here, chat. a light Thunder Wave dodge.
You know what's insane? When I said that like if he clicks Thunder Wave, the weak one played in the back of my head immediately. Oh my god.
Dude, no, yeah, this dude, it's like, I actually think I watched this battle. Huh. Interesting. I remember that turn. But damn. Yeah, that's unfortunate. This turn would have been like so much less threatening over the course of the battle. If we had paralyzed it, would have made it much more easy to check with like a wide variety of Pokemon. Glop is getting flashbacks. True. I think we're all getting flashbacks of having watched this game prior. Dude, where's Kaz at? He said he was gonna show. Never mind. I don't want to. We can't spoil anything. He's back in Nom right now. Yeah, true. Well, that's tough. We lost our what is it? Tinglu's gone now. The thing is, though, like we get in our Fortress every time. Or we get in our Kyurem every time now. And like Fortress will take this Ice Beam. Like Fortress can't switch in realistically anymore, right? Because like. That does what, 60? After Rocks plus another, like you can't, like this Fortress now can't switch in and stay in against Kyurem anymore, so we've kind of at least broken through this a little bit, so that's really going to open up our That's really going to open up our Kirim. And it's going to allow us... Oh, big Earthquake to kill the Annihilate Fear. Yeah, God Thanos Earthquake.
You know, I'm not gonna say
But like this thing, we are in a position now where Scarf Kirim
I will do it one more time.
is going to be crazy. Because like, I don't know... Are we at the point where we can Freeze Dry now? Does Freeze Dry kill Fortress? Probably not, right? It's probably like just a little too, just not enough damage to do that.
Very close. Need a little bit more dip.
So we aren't at like full like Freeze Dry spam range, but like we're getting there.
So
Oh,
here's the thing. Part of me wanna volt switch because
chat, do we think this has weakness policy?
on the
Dude, does the Gen Z boss have a weakness policy or a mini in this sequence? We think.
that can take a hit from Cure. So don't know about that. Part of me also wanna go Ogerpon on the hard mystical fire. Get
What is this item again?
him.
Is this scope lens?
Does Ogerpon sweep from there? It probably does. Which is why I'm gonna make that play.
I think you have to go this, right?
Actually, I just realized that's why I'm making the play, I think.
Or you go into, I don't know what you go here. Maybe you go into Wheezing.
I will make the play. I don't know. Like as I said, I will punt this lead I'm in right now, and this is how I do it. Watch the crit. Watch the crit right here.
I mean, it could just be fire move here as well, which makes this a little harder. Okay. Iron defense. Okay, so perfect. This works out then. If this is like agility first, then this gets a little awkward, obviously, but if it was fire move, this turn from Kaz POV. I mean, hard Ogerpon there is a pretty easy play, realistically, for Kaz to make, or for like Thomas to make in that spot.
Okay, I mean that's good.
There's not super much that like an unboosted Enamorous Therian is gonna do to you.
Low key.
And now you're able to go into... You get a free knock here. This knock is pretty good, actually. Like,
He could very well go.
there's really nothing that you want to get knocked here. I guess the Zelf is the only thing that you probably don't care about getting knocked.
2, 3, 4 months. The can
It's gonna... I mean, it'll probably live.
use Assault to break a little bit.
Pretty... It'd be close, though.
If it kills me, well,
Kaz is just spitting.
yes. Which, yeah, you know what, I will do that.
Dude, Bronny's getting the kill here. Don't hate.
My thought
This is
process
about to be a
is
big
like,
kill for Bronny.
Song Whirlpool's kind of shenanigans. He could very well click Whirlpool here, I think. So I want something that can output a good amount of damage. Ooh, he Harbor draws. Interesting. Slowking, I think. You want to get the Regenerator back? Yeah, Slowking. Because you predicted the Wheezing, which, like, that wasn't why I went to this, but it still kind of makes sense. So I'm okay with that. I'm at 154. Can I? And then Slush Bomb has a chance to take me. I'm just going to click Psychic. Like, there's no Dark Tech left.
Alright, so we...
I know he's not,
Go on to Slowking here. Tell a bad joke.
I'm just gonna let Assel go down.
He doesn't notice him.
Position.
Maybe he doesn't know. I don't know what we're talking about. We're getting into esoteric stuff that I don't know a lot about. All right. Sorry, I locked out. We got a We got the. All right, we got the chili up with our Kirim. Kirim surely can just go for freeze dry now. Now we're in danger territory.
Yeah, freeze dry's just suck a little bit. I won't
This is pretty danger actually
but I mean, again, Ultra 6 one more.
for Thomas now. Like every time that you can get this sequence up and just like
Something definitely also tells me
spam with Kirim, like it's just gonna. This game just gets so much more difficult.
you are at 144. 144. Please type in when I say it. 141. So even with rocks, I think I should take one. Yeah, I should take a hit. So I think this is just where we let Assel go down and reposition. Oh, it's just freeze dry. Okay.
All right. We sack her as Elf. Goodbye as Elf.
That makes sense. Also, I think, am I in a position where I can just go in and terror my Ogerpon? I might be.
Dude, wait. The Soul King looks like Starry Night here. The way it always tells bad jokes.
But I don't
True.
know, that's the problem.
Can we get a like on the stream? If you're in the stream and you're enjoying it and enjoy the Who memes and making fun of Who, can we get a like on the stream?
Slowking,
Surely making fun of Who warrants a like.
really obnoxious.
I guess you go into Fortress here, probably.
Freeze dries, I take a hit.
I don't know what else you go into.
He stays in, I take the hit. But if I do that, he goes Slowking, so
Wheezing, I guess, maybe? Try to, like, fish poison or something? Don't give a fuck? True. Who?
like I'll do
Yeah, I don't know who we're talking about, dude.
Like I'm also afraid
Who
of
am I
using
liking?
Terror Ogerpon
True.
being super freeze dry
Yeah,
weak.
Fortress time. Yeah, I mean, this Fortress...
Yeah, this Kyurem's kind of annoying, I won't lie.
I mean, this Fortress can't...
It gets damage on those. If you stay in, it gets me the damage where Ogerpon can pick you off. If you go Enam, I guess that's okay.
What do you click here is interesting. I almost would have volt
Enam
switched
is what I
there.
actually think will come in here, unfortunately. So that might have been a little bit of a misplay. But it just punishes the 3
I think it's a little
options,
awkward
so a bit more, and it still gets me the
if
damage.
Kaz just goes Slow King here.
Kind of the reason why I'm doing it. But I definitely think Enam is what's coming in here. But the problem is I'm also like my Fortress is also getting.
I guess Earthquake is doing a decent amount to Slow King, but how much is it actually doing to Slow King?
Germ is slightly lower, like it's about 55, it's like 60. I think it's at like 61, 62.
I guess it's probably Spadef, but
Never mind, I got
it's already taking a good amount of chip.
This is what I. This is like the best.
Oh, that is
low-key.
2 a KO from that range.
Does Ice Spinner kill? Based on
I mean, certainly if Kaz is doing this, he's faster with fire move, right?
wrong sloking. It's a pivot. Ice Spinner does not kill, so it's like I kind of because like I was thinking of clicking Ice Spinner on the E-Man, but it could also unfortunately be weakness policy. We didn't see an item. Because like he can switch here for sure.
Oh my god.
I mean, if I will switch, I trigger a weakness policy anyways. I think I'm just gonna.
I hate being sick, chat.
Like I don't think I would draw. This should be E-Man. It could be Ansel.
Okay, Kaz is gonna switch out here.
No, it is.
Ooh, Gen Z Boston coming. Oh, is this a perfect bait, chat, to get our weakness policy off?
I thought I hit it like a
Bang. Let's go.
Okay.
Dude, that was like playing against a Radical Red. Dude, that was a perfect setup. Actually, not playing against a Red AI. Why do we Ice Spinner there, actually? I guess they hit this, but now we weakness policy'd it up. I mean, if I'm Kaz and I have agility, we gotta click it here, right? Because we have to, like, we can't do...
Ooh, I think I lose. Ooh, I think I lose.
Stop, this Forge is getting every turn, right? Stop hating. Dude, you know what? Dude, Fortress is cooking, actually. Yeah, never mind. Dude, I see dude, my natural bias is to hate on anything Fortress is doing. It's just the ADV player in me. That guy's... Fortress is unfortunately a bum. Draining Kiss? That doesn't even kill. Wow, okay.
I mean, the same principle is there. I mean, it means
Maybe that's kind of goaded.
and also he didn't get to, like, speed boost or anything, so that's
Maybe that mod's broken.
like, that means I now know that I will be faster and I mean you definitely are Earth Power, but now with no speed increase, I can go this and click Clear Small, I think. My Weezing is very fast, but also if you're this set, you are definitely fast as well, right? But I am also extremely fast. Am I faster than Max Timid?
Alright, what do we go into here? Weezing, I guess?
I am so here for it.
Probably faster and can pressure this thing offensively. Or at least would pressure this thing offensively.
We click Clear Smog for free. He can take me out with Earth Power if he wants. It is what it is.
We also have Clear Smog, which is nice.
And if he goes for 9 defense, I mean I can just taunt and do Clear Smog if I need to, or I can Clear Smog again, I guess.
So yeah, faster Clear Smog does good damage. Stats eliminated, and we get a big Psychic off here.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean,
Oh, damn, that kills anyway? Okay, I did not expect that to kill anyway, to be honest. Maybe, is an Amorous Therion the GOAT? Is this Mon kind of Thanos with it? If that guy dies to Rocks now. We've kept Rocks up permanently here, actually. Dude, Thomas's team is now super weak to this Scarf Freeze Dry. Obviously, this thing is to come in now, but like we get to chip it a little bit at least. It's unexplored for sure. Yeah, I think it's. I mean, this mod is like a classic. It's got a lot going for it. All right, we hit the Bleak Wind. It's got a lot of stuff going for it, but yeah, I think people are just like apprehensive to use it because it's like a weird. I don't know. It's kind of slow. It's like good offensively, not defensively. As a slow fairy, it's kind of like an odd place to exist in Scarlet Violet draft. But like when that Pokemon's doing stuff, it's going pretty crazy, especially with Terra. But I feel like everything is good in this metagame with Terra to like a certain degree. Alright, so for Kaz, yeah, for Kaz, one of the problems we have right now, at least, is we want to be clicking Freeze Dry as much as possible. But I don't think it's gonna kill. What's the thing's name? I mean, Freeze Dry won't kill Torn from here, so you have to go this first, honestly. It fits on casting well, but hard to fit a lot of the time. I think part of the problem with this mon is that like its best utility is setup a lot of the time, and it's so easy to have access to Encore basically at all points. Wow, and a flinch? That's crazy. Dude, if I'm Kaz, my monitor's broken. That's all I'm saying. That's no, that's crazy work. I feel like Encore, like the prevalence of Encore in this metagame makes it so hard for Enam Therion to like be useful very frequently. Like if we lived in this battle, like we had Iron Defense Weakness Policy, and like Ogre Pawn is just such a lockdown answer to that threat. At least like as an initial pivot. You know, obviously in this case we still managed to get like decent value out of it, but alright, goodbye Slowking. That's really rough here now. Like we're in a really really bad spot. I mean, we can go Scarf Guy, but did to me though. My whole ass desk would have been gone if I was Kaz. Dude, Kaz probably did throw his desk. Dude, Kaz played in the living room. He was out in public in the household. He couldn't be going too crazy with it. All right, so Fortress Sack is gone.
I'm just trying to figure out what my play here is, because I can tear with Ogerpon, be faster, but the Kyurem is not guaranteed within kill range. Because it's sitting at, if I remember, it's sitting at like 60 and play rough is 62, 62.
I think the main thing that Thomas needs to do is keep Manaphy alive.
But I think it's Manaphy and I don't Terra, which I know sounds wild.
I think you need to have some tension between Freeze Dry and Ice Beam being clicked a little bit on this team.
If he's modest, do I live still?
I don't know about going Torn here.
I actually think that's what it is. Guarantee my damage so Ogerpon can take it and always revenge this. I think that's what this is. I really want to click Bleak Wind for the additional damage, but I don't want to risk missing because I'm here for damage. That's what I'm here for. Yeah. I definitely punted the game. I think I'm unfortunate.
I mean, doesn't it says we Freeze Dry? Yeah, because Freeze Dry won't kill, but you can go for freeze here.
I get the damage. Like again, Bleak Wind getting the speed drop would have been like.
Wow, that did literally no damage. Goddamn.
I think this is the correct play because now what I can do is I can sack this, go Ogerpon, Terra Ogerpon, and get a play. Kill this with Play Rough. Yeah, I mean that's just I don't save Torn at this point. Yeah, no, this is 100% what I do.
All right, so we killed the Torn now. We take maybe a little bit more chip than we necessarily wanted to.
I use any semblance of speed control, and then I have to rely on Manaphy being able to beat this thing.
On this, but like in theory, we're like, yeah, we're kind of screwed here. I think though at this point.
Does 32 to 38? I don't think it does, unfortunately. If I Terra does it.
Yeah, this doesn't look good, chat. Unfortunately for Kaz's side, for Gentleman Thanos, this is over. This is. Excuse me, we're in a good spot. Yeah, especially so the Terra will guarantee we outspeed.
If I Terra, I mean it's always Play Rough, right? Like yeah, it's always Play Rough. I mean, he lets me get double hit off on the Asu, which I guess I'll take. This could very well be Rugged Helmet, like defensive Rugged Helmet. I think that's probably what it is, right? Definitely, like I was again, like I don't know. I'm getting really bad. I do miss. Fuck. I knew it was gonna happen. So badly. Fuck, I don't think I can win now because now he would pair songs. Yeah, because I don't do enough damage. I don't think so. This could also, like, it could easily be like Resto. I mean, I play rough. I think I'm just gonna get damage. Yeah, I think that miss. I mean, it sucks. Yeah, and okay, so it is helmet. That's what I figured it was gonna be. I speed. Okay, I should eat this pretty okay. Right? Yeah.
Dude, his last setup, Thanos, dude, the last setup is pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, he switches. If you remember some switches.
Thanos, too tough. True. So we're gonna get this Encore now into Ice Beam. Yeah, if that thing was paralyzed though, like we would at least had some opportunity, some good opportunity in this game to make some good progress. But this is unfortunately. Hey, sometimes you just can't beat. You just can't win the game. I think Thomas played this one pretty well. Outside of that, like outside of like the hacks obviously being beneficial, all things considered. The only thing is obviously staying in to like let your guy get T-waved is a little dicey, especially considering how detrimental that is to your game plan. But like the Fortress turns like worked out very well for him throughout the entirety of the battle, and that gave him like good, like really gave him the ability to play into like a situation where he could win. So yeah, you're gonna be able to take art here a little bit, dude. I remember watching this game in call. And being like, is he gonna time out? Like, cause he didn't mention in this commentary. Obviously, I have the volume low, cause like I'm trying my best to commentate over this. At least try my best today. Dude, he had like 1 minute on his timer, and he never mentioned it in the video in the commentary at all. Like, no, I assume he knew. He had to have known, right? There's no way you don't know that you're about to time out. But like, it just like didn't come up at all. I'm like, uh-oh. Are we gonna just... I thought he was gonna time out at the end, which would have been crazy. Considering the fact that, like, I don't think we've seen a timeout on Wi-Fi in a while. I've never looked at that. It is, like, with 20 minutes, the way I look at it, is, like, you really don't need a lot of time to like
max HP. I think I just gotta go for it.
play your battles. I keep a little bit of an eye on it because like I do like use the timer. I use like a lot of the time.
Oh, if he's like, oh, actually, no, that is like just
I use most of the time that I'm given
I think I got it.
throughout the battle.
I think I got it.
But like even as myself, as someone who uses a lot of the time,
I think I got it.
I
Alright, yeah. Warren crit. He shouldn't be able to kill me. I don't
the only time I've ever come close to timeout is against who.
I mean, to be fair, if I had Pokemon, but I would have had to risk the playoff roll.
But that's because we played like in BBR like the last time out we played a super long game, super long battle. Freeze?
Okay.
No.
I think my body is clenching right now. It's like I believe
There we go. And then Kaz falls to Gentleman Thanos. Hey, Tornadus, as it said in the title of the video, is inevitable. Maybe 3 or 4 minutes. I think part of the problem with timer as well is why people don't really look or care about the timer is I feel like a lot of leagues that are not the BBR like centered group of coaches don't play with 20-minute timer is something I've noticed. Like you'll play like a lot of the other Wi-Fi leagues will play with like basically max time, like no timer essentially. So like most people just don't look at the timer, which yeah, we use 20. I think 20 is the only timer that makes sense. I just don't I hate the big thing I have against the other timer methods is that like if you do 30 minutes, you're more likely to run into a situation where the game times out than a player times out, which I think is where the timer problem actually comes up. Like if you run into a situation where a player times out and they lose, like I mean I don't know, sucks to suck. You know what I mean? Like if you timed out and you lost, like that's tough. But like the problem with timer on Wi-Fi at least is like the game timeout. So like I don't know. I mean that's a completely irrelevant. The showdown timer, yeah, the showdown timer is obviously better, but Nintendo's not going to give a showdown timer on Wi-Fi, as much as I might love it. I don't know. For me, it's just like yeah. The problem is like yeah, with personal time. Yeah, the personal timer. It's got to be 20 minutes, I think, or you're running into game timeout, which is just like bad. Game timeout leads to like odd incentives for people to play in and stuff, which I don't like. But this is such an irrelevant conversation this stream, and half the time it'll only be interpreted to me saying other leagues are doing it wrong, which is not what I mean to say. I don't want to talk like that, but I don't know. I think like 20 minutes gives the players give players more control over the result, which I think is important. All right, so we got Sun here. You say it's irrelevant to me. Gloss gets damn close to a timeout. I will say I won't bring that up. I didn't want to bring that up because you guys did do the timer wrong. Luckily, the result of that game would have been the same with and without timer. But under the 20-minute timer, that game would have timed out. Yeah, because like which I think to me it would have been yeah, but that's like a whole nother conversation. We borrowed someone's comp. Yeah, it's not on you guys. It's on. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't want to call him out unless he was here. I didn't want to call him out unless he was here. I don't want to talk behind his back. But I know who made the comp. I know whose fault it was. But yeah. But I think the result of that game would have been the same with and without timer. I don't know. That's such a yeah. Let's actually watch the game here. Ant versus TJP. Blame Petch for not getting Malignant. It's speeding up my agony.
I'm very glad you didn't bring that.
Dude, Patch Malignant poisons me frame 1 every time I play it, so that's just true. That is truly unlucky. Alright, so we lead our Ninetales. Chat, I don't know if he's got Hypnosis on this, but chat, we might only have a few more weeks of Hypnosis in SV Draft League. I know it's been ruining the format for so long. The people getting Hypnosis, so
I don't. Oh yeah, I was about to say I don't see no.
Hey,
split.
yeah, like and follow TJP. Let's go. That's a fire. I like when like doing the intros and stuff in between those sequences instead of just at the start. I feel like it's cooler. Chat, while we get into this game with Ninetales leading and maybe Hypnosising before it gets allegedly banned. Hey, like the stream if you haven't already. That's one thing I might do a video on coming in the next couple days is like the 15th fucking what's it called sleep discussion post / vote on Smogon has come out and talking about sleep. I don't know how you guys feel about it because I feel like it's not something that like comes up a lot. Use Cloaksin, trust, yeah.
Toxic back here.
Okay, so we come to Toxic. Toxic here is pretty fine. There's not really a good answer on Ant side to take this Toxic. Especially like with Blastoise, like you wanna like Blastoise is a Pokemon that can be super useful in this battle. It's gonna be useful against maybe the Infernape, but I guess there's some yeah, you kinda are more on Glop, but like that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I'm sorry to say. All right, flip turn into Sylveon. Yo, we need to bring back we need to bring back Pixelate to Gen 6 Pixelate.
I don't think you can go for something.
We need to bring back Choice Spec Sylveon, and I mean that in a big way. This mon is was so fire in Gen 6. The one that had like the real Pixelate ability.
Don't have any poison type moves still.
I mean, it's kind of I don't know what Ant necessarily goes for. I don't even remember what's on his team. That's how I'm locked out of this. Of everything right now. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's not a lot Ant can go into here.
You get free buttons.
Yeah, it's really tough. I have so little network lagging hard. True. Yeah, dude. Gen 6. Why am I looking at my list? Don't be speaking like that in the chat, guys. Come on. Well, this is a family friendly stream. Don't be moving like that. Oh, alright, Meteor Beam time. This is going to do a lot of damage to this Gliscor. Power Herb. Ah, damn. Goodbye, Gliscor.
Now you're +1.
Nah, you ain't lit. We don't need to be in the calculator. This guy's gone. You're going to get Photon Geysered and you're going to be deleted, unfortunately.
+1, so you definitely max special attack. So let's just go for Sylveon, I guess.
This is a tough spot to be in. Like this mon, especially at +1, is really problematic. Necrozma is like, at least personally, one of like the banes of my existence in Pokemon.
Still do a lot, but
That's decent chip. Part of the problem now is that me and Necrozma, I have no dark type. So true.
I want to go for Wish.
Hey, we at least get some good hyper. Okay, well we get some chip. I wouldn't. We can debate whether that's good chip or not. You can let me know in the chat what you think. A little bit about like 20. What is that? 29% maybe. All right, a light protect here, and we get to stall out a few Photon Geysers here, which is not bad.
I'm gonna let down my.
But yeah, we gotta let go of Sylveon here. Unfortunately, not much we can do about that one.
But I was supposed to go for the.
I don't know what you go into here. Specs guy now. Specs a Walking Wake. Surely Waffling Wake can put enough damage on this guy, right? After the chip. I mean, it didn't take a lot from Hyper Voice, but I guess we gotta get. I guess we gotta get the sun back up, which is annoying.
It's a roll. He can kill me. Can you kill the?
We almost have to just sack another one here.
I still can work without the sun, so I guess I will go for the Water Ball.
Man, imagine we had Hypnosis and you just put this thing to sleep. That would
Like
been Aura.
switching will be like Garchomp or something like that.
I mean, I like it. I mean, you kind of have to attack here. I don't know. You can't switch. You have to sack something.
Oh, that did a lot.
Oh shit, that did way more than I expected. And you should die here, yeah. But now this thing is in range of everything. So like we've had to trade 2 Pokemon for this, which is obviously not great. But now we get a turn with our. Oh, where's my Psych Resist? Yeah. This is a team that was unfortunate, lacking a little bit in terms of like the Necrozma counterplay, unfortunately. But at least with Sun, right? Like Walking Wake is still pretty difficult for Ant to switch into, and we've already poisoned the what's it called? The Blastoise. So like, I mean, this Walking Wake still does a hell of a lot of damage to his team. Especially with the speed boost and specs, like this is like, yeah, like this might just get smoked here. Yeah, after leftovers and toxic it can stay in, but like, what is Blastoise doing back to Walking Wake? Knocking it probably. That's it.
So if it's max to death, I will do 42 to 50. So I hope I get the high roll here and get the kill.
It sounds like it's a roll, maybe high roll versus low roll there.
Can switch.
Like we got absolute low roll and we can get absolute max roll here and maybe it's enough. But yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it would have to be Rain Dance.
That's
He don't get Nog Why Lie. He don't get Nog Why Lie, Churro.
I should have known.
Dude, I don't know. I just assume everything gets Nog. Sorry, love. I'll be better and not lie next time. I mean, either way, this Pokemon.
Not that bad, because now I can go for Idle.
Who we saying doesn't have knock? Don't worry about it, Sen. Just move on about your day. Dude, I mean, I'm trolling, right?
I will stack Gliscor. Bring Avalag.
I thought it was good. Yeah, I'm trolling. That's par for the course, though. It's kind of expected for me to troll. Dude, he could have had the yawn there. You never know.
Still managed the Raikou. Plus, with the Rain Dance, I just think now.
Don't worry about me. Alright, we got Urshifu in now. Alright, Terra Dark. Terra Dark is another problem. We didn't have a Psychic immunity. I don't think we got a Dark Resist. Our Dark Resist is Infernape. So Terra Dark Wicked Blow is going to go crazy stupid against our team now. I think the thing is with this, though, is because we have Infernape, at least we check this pretty well. Like, we're not going to be, like, susceptible to Sucker Punch or anything. And it's, like, definitely pressured to switch out here.
Well, I will do that. That's fine. I can do that comfortably and go for, like, a Sword Dance. And +2. Flare Blitz can KO, I think.
I don't think Flare Blitz can KO, unfortunately. The rain is rather up right now.
2 more turn. So that's a bit annoying. I don't remember the... Oh, you wait, yeah.
No, Swords Dance is a Thanos play here. No, Swords Dance is a fire play here. I like that.
I can do a lot of damage to
It's very difficult to stay in.
anything. +2. Well,
I'd say it's impossible to stay in, right? Yeah, alright, let's go. Up to +2. Cetitan, Mega Cetitan's coming. This side's gonna get obliterated by Mach Punch.
So if you're not, what do you call it?
Wait for spoiler. Hey, let's not. Hey, that's Tuesday's stream. We don't get. I was thinking for a second, like, wait, hold on. I thought Infernape went. I was like, hold on, never mind. We'll save that one for later. I mean, Infernape's gonna go crazy here. Yeah, Mach Punch. Goodbye. Nice Weavile sack. The smoke show. So the rain is down now. This is a problem. For our good friend, it's whatever, Antonio on the other side.
Okay, so
Dude, we are in a tough spot.
Can go for Flare Blitz.
Yeah, I kind of like Flare. I like Flare Blitzing here now that the sun's down. Ah, crit. Uh-oh. That's not good. Now we're definitely going to lose this Pokemon. I mean, I still like it. Yeah, we go Garchomp. I don't know. Maybe with Garchomp in the back, we CC there.
No, maybe not.
I don't know. That one's a hard one.
Garchomp KO the...
A real classy crit.
Grenade.
The problem is, I think with Flare Blitz, Rough Skin, like, it's kind of tough anyway. I feel like CC's just better. Yeah. It's kind of my it was kind of my initial thought.
Because Volt Switch.
Because there's nothing. What is there that takes CC in the
I've
back?
been so out of range. Oh, let's go for Terra Water. Oh no Terra Water. Let's go for Dragon Pulse.
Yeah, there's nothing that takes CC there. I think so. I think we should just CC there. I mean, I think the crit is obviously. Yeah, what's his last? Thanos' play was mock Raikou and then he loses, right? Yeah, maybe.
I will switch to that.
The problem is the problem is with the crit you lose to. If this is somehow you kind of lose.
Like we'll do maximum of 54.
I guess like you always outspeed with Mach Punch and Sucker, right?
Then it will do 81. So if I go for Terra,
Yeah, maybe you do Mach Punch there. I'm trying to think if you just lose anyway because of the rough skin damage,
max.
depending on the sets, but.
So let's go for that and let's go for the recover.
Just CC whatever comes out. No, Urshi is Scarf. Yeah, I was thinking like Scarf Sucker is a problem then, because of the crit. So you're kind of like a little bit Dobbs to that guy, unfortunately. I mean, Avalog kind of walls this guy.
We'll switch on Avalog.
God, dude, Avalog's just so broken. It's like, yeah, I think the mock makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's still a really tough spot to win from. But I'm kind of with the mock on that one. Cause yeah, like this would pretty much at least guarantee. Check thumbnail. Raikou is a critical problem. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it would have been nice maybe to do a mock punch or critical problem, but. I think like that's a situation that's so tough, and maybe like part of it's obviously gonna be biased by the hindsight of getting what's it called, paralyzed. But yeah, like if we had the Mach Punch here, then we're probably in a good position with our Avalugg in this end game, because Avalugg can beat the Urshifu. There's a Blastoise still left.
If I don't get para, maybe I have a chance.
And stuff, but. I mean, we still didn't Avalugg send. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think Avalugg just kind of sat on these last guys.
No para. A crit again, but no para at least. But we lost. We still lost, man.
Dude, another crit, dude. Raikou Thanos crit.
The what we call the Urshifu.
It's just Shifu Chomp.
And go for the crit, man. Wait, Sucker Punch. I mean, I just got.
Yeah, I think it might. Yeah, Avalugg might have just milled the wallet. So yeah, I think that's probably what this game comes down to. Yeah, is if we Mach Punch. If we Mach Punch the Raikou, then we're in a position where we can kill it and just heal off on either the Raikou or that we can heal off on the Garchomp or the other guy, the Urshifu. That was a good game though. That was a really, really good game. That one looked dicey, like a million different times.
Okay, we are connected.
For both for both players, I feel like at some point or another.
Gudra, Enamorus, Hydreigon, Hawlucha, Alomomola, and Cinderace. I need to mention them what my Terra is.
All right, we got Tiro's perspective here today, chat.
Terra, fight, there we go.
Dude, I'm getting a hell of sleeper notifications from my fantasy team. Let's go. Another Devontae Adams light touchdown.
Interesting, I guess. Is it like defensively, maybe? But I think either way, I still... No Mew is actually huge. I think that means I'm going to lead Rotom then. But I love that there's no Mew. Mew was such a huge threat in prep.
Oh, he didn't bring Mew? Yeah, Mew is a broken Pokemon, unfortunately, in this metagame. Which is good. If Mew is good, that means the format's good. At least how I look at it.
Alright, I think... Oh, he's a Terra Electric because he doesn't have a weakness once he Terra stuff. That would be the reason for it. I'm just gonna
Alright, Rotom lead versus Terra Electric Hydreigon.
If this does something cheesy, Dragon Dances or Nasty Plots, then I'm still...
Do we not just drop a Draco here? What is Tiro's
so I can at least get
Fairy type here? Rocks! Big Rocks Hydreigon, let's go. Hey, get him up one way or another.
I'm so glad that I kept boots.
Hey, anything could be a rocker if you want it to be. I guess there is literally Clefable, so Dracoing is not like the super above be all and all click. Chad, we got 11 viewers here and only 5 likes. Surely we can get a couple more.
Or no Spadef at least.
Sure, we get a few more here as we get into the almost a halfway point of the stream. This feels like the biggest bench warmer and the greatest one all time in matchups. Yeah, I think I think without the ability to like heal, like have consistent health recovery, it is a little bit difficult to use it.
If there's special Hydreigon, I'm okay.
Kind of in like outside of just like straight win con scenarios, which makes it a little bit unfortunate. Which is a little bit unfortunate in terms of like what it can actually do. But okay, so we Terra there, probably to just play around Scarf just in case, though I think it's pretty obviously just going to be defensive. As we just get our own Stealth Rocks up here as we go into our Cinderace. This is a Screaming Gunshot. If we're on the Cinderace side, we're definitely clicking that here.
It'll just be a high roll for minus attack nature, which is fine.
We could also U-turn. That gives us good information, though, on the Qwilfish.
Now, if this Cinderace is like Electro Ball.
Electro Ball. I don't think it's going to click that.
And I'm scared.
But yeah, it's just going to U-turn. Get some extra info. Qwilfish is so free to come in here. You get the Rocky Helmet information, which is nice.
Where do you go after?
Important to get that information as early as possible.
If you're Boots Enam, that's huge. Because that means I'll be able to outspeed you naturally with Roaring Moon. Because like Scarf Enam was like definitely something I was afraid of. Because it just like, you know, spam Moonblast / Earth Power versus me. Tinkerbell's at Enam. Yeah. Okay, it is Boots Enam, that's huge.
That's why I never draft it. I also feel like part of the problem with drafting Mew is it's like, especially in 8mon, is it wants to be a Terra Captain. I think a lot of the time. And they're like, so like if I'm like in that like looking for like one of those mid-tier Terra Captains that can like set up and win, they're like, I would rather something like Iron Crown, I think, that's also a steel type and has like a little bit. I feel like that one is the one I would rather have, and having used like both of them. I mean, I'm pretty big on Iron Crown as it stands right now. I think that one's really good.
Is what it is.
So I think it just has also a lot of competition for like slots. It has a lot of competition for like mid-tier Terra Captains that like it would needs to compete with to get usage, and something just better. Crown is good as fuck, dude. I love Crown. Crown was like one of my favorite things I got to use. You invented Crown. This is a King Sky comment, I'm convinced. Are you gonna be like King Sky who says he invented fucking defensive Z-Fly Lando T fucking gimmicks? I invented Iron Crown, the guy who came out like 2 other Pokemon and was like super obviously good when it came out, because Tagging Cutter is a crazy move. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, Tagging Cutter is, especially with Terra, is just so ridiculous.
Okay, they just heard power.
I used it in like the last seasonal run I did. And like, I remember I had like one matchup against Shake. Shake It Up. And just like Choice Specs Terra Steel was just like, it's such a powerful set to have access to. Nobody in DGBA drafted it when I was the only one to do it. I got Goop kills into it. It's such a super silly Pokemon. You invented Valiant? That's tough. That's too tough. Okay, so it looks like Clefable is still going to be able to put pressure on this Hydreigon.
Here's the thing, I don't think they want to stay in and continuously spam Earth Power versus me, so I'm going to click Thunder Wave one more time.
Ooh, Aura Thunder Wave here, incoming. Lock in chat.
I'm not getting anything out of this.
Aura T-Wave incoming. You know, I respect Hero for going for it. It's not like this is doing anything to you. You just heal this damage off. You gotta go for it. You gotta go for some more. Oh, and now he gets him.
I mean, either way, I could be full health, and I still have checks for.
It kind of conditions him into, what is it, perfect HP.
Well, Clefable can also check Enam. That's a Cinderace.
And then a Miraidon by winning the start of the Gen Cash Prize Uber's Draft tournament. A little out for some. I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. I guess like you like for Ubers especially, you just want to allow the new guys because it's like the place that you would in theory play them. Miraidon sounds like hilariously broken in that format though. All right, surely we see Ironhead comes out here, changes to the steel type. That does literally nothing. We didn't know if he used Thanos yet. I mean, let's be real about Miraidon. Like, if you look at Miraidon on the face of it, it is, like, pretty obviously Thanos Mon. Like, Mon's crazy. This is not, like, some, like, crazy calculation that was difficult to run.
I thought about getting spikes up, but I don't think spikes are good for me right now.
Alright, so we go hard back into Hydreigon here to eat the flip turn. Okay, but wall by Terra Jolteon, true. Yeah, but, like, Terra Jolteon's best, like, aspect is,
whatever, so I just go into
is T-Wave support. And it can't T-Wave, so like what is it even doing to you? Gotta go getting too distracted. Yeah, we're saying some dumb stuff right now, so
might be thinking, but what
feel
about,
free to feel free to lock out because it's pure waffle hours right now. Have a good rest of your day, big dog.
Knockoff still does a lot to Alomomola.
Alright, so we get Roaring Moon in. Roaring Moon's another Pokemon that is like I think like the last like couple events, like big, like I would say like seasonal and damn, okay, fucking crazy crit.
Okay, so that is a max defensive Alomomola.
Like I feel like Roaring Moon stocks are now officially are now super on the rise. I feel like people are now finally recognizing this guy as like pretty like solid round 2 speed option that kind of always made sense for it to be.
And if Enium comes in, it loses its boots.
I mean, this situation obviously really benefited by the fact that we crit the Aloe here. We get another free knock. Now, it does mean all we get really is the Hydreigon sack, but that could still be relevant to get a free sack here.
Hawlucha, which is also boots. Everything is boots. Which means this is Limber.
Everything is boots? Of course everything's boots. It's the best item in draft.
Or... yeah, it's Limber because...
there's no item better than heavy duty boots. I'm convinced.
How much does Hawlucha do to Clefable?
That'll be my forever take. Heavy duty boots forever the best item.
Poison Jab? Okay, it KOs Clefable, but Clefable's not exactly useful anymore.
A little bit of chip here. Where are we at for Moonlights right now on this Clefable? I know we clicked. Oh, we only clicked 2? Okay, I thought we clicked at least 2 more. So we're still in a good spot. Clefable, like, defensively holding the fort down in this battle.
I would Oko this after the drop.
If boots are good, you should add an Emerald Open. Nah, we don't need to do that.
Okay, now I open this.
We gotta keep... oh, Brave Bird, okay. Oh, we get the Moonblast off here. Alright, so we kill the Hawlucha. This keeps the Clefable low, though. Which is nice. Like, if we can threaten this Clefable... we'll threaten this Clefable out. And it'll make it pretty difficult for it to maybe get back in later in this battle. I guess it comes in on the Aloe, but, like, you just have to be, like, disciplined and always, like, flip turn when Aloe comes in. To prevent Clefable from getting a free Moonlight off. Dude, shout out to the Emerald Open, by the way. Emerald Open coming in, what is it? We'll be doing Emerald Open very soon, actually. It's almost the end of the year, which means as the year turns around, we'll be doing signups for that in, what's it called? In February. But before that, though, we have the Hoenn Draft Invitational, which will be so much fun for that event to drop. I think we only have a few more slots for players left. Okay, and we do just sack the Clefable here, which makes sense. That was going to be super hard to find a scenario for that to get back up to full HP. I talked with Kat, so don't overlap too much. True.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go...
yeah, then the big overlap for Emerald Open this year would be Spring Seasonal on Smogon side. Which is fine. I don't think like those communities necessarily overlap the most. We'll see how many we get this year. I'm super excited for it. I did pretty poorly in all the ADV tours this year. I think next year, next year can realistically only be better in terms of how I perform. So Yo, yeah. I mean, Emerald Open is like easily one of like the best. I mean, I'm obviously biased
And
gonna
you
say
put
it's the
Moonblast, I
best
should live.
draft tournament of the year,
I will,
considering kind of all the everything involved. But
I'll go Alomomola.
all right, so Aloe comes out here. I mean, are we just sacking this off? I mean, this has to be a sack, right? Like, there's no way. If we're going in hard on Rotom, we're just sacking this Pokemon. Old gens are the best. That's
I feel
true.
rude now.
If only, you know what? If we could only play old gens,
Yeah, guys.
if that's what people want enjoy it on YouTube, then I'd be down for it. You know what? I've come around to Scarlet and Violet being a good metagame though.
Oh, the fact that killed.
I was like a little medium on it to start, but like this has turned out to be probably one of the best metagames. This has definitely been the best metagame since Oras, at least.
This is a speed tie.
You could maybe argue it's better than Oras. I'll obviously always be biased and say Oras is better because I played it first and I enjoy that type of gameplay more. But you could like maybe make a compelling argument for that not to be the case.
I think I have to.
But this is definitely one of the best ones we've had in a long time. All right, Quillfish is gonna struggle. I mean, Quillfish can't switch in anymore, right? Like you're gonna have to take this U-turn, and like you're now dead to Rock's Powerball. So this should be the last time Quillfish gets to come in this battle, and like yeah, we just go into Enam. Dude, we just get Thanos by Enam here in this battle. To be honest,
Quillfish is like 0 Spadef.
what do we even have left? Mamo, Thundurus. Roaring Moon, like yeah, it's kind of tough to really make progress here in this battle. Honestly, the rest of the way through.
I have to hit it though, so let's just Bar Barrage and hope for the best. Yeah, but Moonblast takes me out.
Yeah, Moonblast this. You don't even have to Earth Power. You can just straight up Moonblast this, which is nice. And now what do you go into here? This Rotom.
Proc or Citrus?
Yeah, to proc Citrus, I guess.
And we both switch out.
And you have the Volt Switch here. Yeah, this is not looking good though for I mean Tiro, the thing is Tiro's up on the Mons capital right now. There is still this guy, which is kind of a problem. It is like random Shukaberry, then like and you just get to like drop a Draco on the Mamoswine. Look, Enam's actually in a really, really good spot to win this battle. The only thing really holding it back is the Thundurus. And once Thundurus is chipped, you'll be able to break through that.
Alright, we're gonna go Mamo.
Especially with it being a life orb, like, I mean, you have to take an Ice Shard, but if you can kill with Moonblast, I don't know what the calc has to be, but Life Orb chip is gonna and Rock chip is gonna matter on this over the course of this battle.
I don't know if I want to Trailblaze. Or I can Earthquake. No, I'm gonna. I think Earthquake's my safest play.
Okay. So no random Shukaberry here, which is doesn't. It's a little unfortunate. Obviously, that would have been Demon to like pick up a lot of HP on this thing for free. But we still have the Cinderace, which is really nice. And Cinderace is now a Pokemon that's like really difficult to deal with.
Rotom here, right?
Because you have the Rotom, right? But what happens when you just U-turn?
Or do I
Like
check Mamo?
U-turns are really would be a really fire play here, I think, to get Enam in. Because then you're starting to get into a really dicey spot. I guess the problem is you just bring up Mamo after.
I guess the question is, does Thundurus live a hit from Cinderace?
Cinderace is also kind of good here.
Yes.
Powerball. Okay, Powerball to a KO.
I click Quote.
Ooh. I mean, you probably just take the kill with Powerball here, right? Yeah. I think Tiro just has enough Pokemon here, though, right? Like, you just have more. So you should be fine to win this.
And we click Thunderbolt.
We have to have a Terra for this, right? Is this to be Terra Water or something?
We should have any hit from this Cinderace.
Huh, this is interesting. I don't know 100% about this one. Powerball comes out. Damn, barely kill.
Never matters.
We get burned though, which is a little annoying. I don't think the burn matters at the end of the day though.
I didn't want the agility there in case they were rocking Sucker. Because I didn't see their final move.
Yeah, I don't think the burn actually like matters with anything over the course of this.
And I just clicked Thunderbolt versus Enamorous.
Yeah, because you can't superpower. Uh-oh.
I don't think the Bull Phrase matters.
Uh-oh, chap.
Yeah.
Are we cooked?
Ironhead plus Ice Shark still should be able to take it out.
Are we cooked? Oh, no, we're not cooked. Okay, that did so much damage. Yeah, Ice Shard will definitely pick up the kill now. Okay. Wow, that could have been... Dude, that could have been dangerous. The fact that we were CB Roaring Moon there really saves the day on that one. Alright, let's just not misclick the Ice Shard. Ice Shard should just pick this off. And that's a big game to Tiro. I was going to say, like, that whole battle, it definitely felt like we always had one more Pokemon than we needed. Like, we always had just one more Pokemon than our opponent the whole time. Which makes it, like, one of those battles, like... I don't want to say... Yeah, like, it really makes it a lot easier to win those kind of situations. And it's why I always am, like, always preaching the quote-unquote, like, Pokemon capital thingy, right? Like, it's important to, like... like, in those situations, having more Pokemon is always going to be the most important thing. All right, we're halfway through the stream chat. Now on to Amol versus Goldo Dragon. I am going to put this on a little bit higher playback speed now that we're this close.
Very close. Thomas that we cannot out-top. You're not fighting against Goldo Dragon. I have no recollection if we ever fought before. Well, that's not the case. Then it's the first time ever.
I'm going to put it up a little faster because I don't want to keep this stream reasonably timed because I also still have to finish my build for tonight's battle for Draft Jam. I got a pretty big one tonight. Real important to get this win here tonight. And I mean, I've reworked the team, but you know, obviously we'll need some more time to mock before I play. I got a number of hours still before we play, but you gotta be prepared. You know how it is. That means if you're here, wait, hey, that means if you're here in chat, Cinera, I might get you to run a gauntlet against me with the team that I have, the new team that I've worked on a bit. This afternoon. Okay, Ogerpon lead versus Raging Bolt, Raging Roger. I'll be around till 6. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I would be pretty much right after the stream. Alright, play rough. I mean, this obviously can't Raging Bolt can't Terra. That's a 2 KO here against the Raging Bolt. That's a good amount of chip, though, on the Ogerpon. Early, which is nice. To get that thing weakened.
Yeah, I'll take it. Not necessarily a bad turn one. I feel like you turn into Bear, but I want to keep Ursaluna for Iron Boulder, which I know it's Terra Grass, which always survives. He does go for Expert next.
Okay, so in comes this.
If I U-turn, I go into Food, that's the question. So, because I have no need to U-turn into a message my damage on it with Ivy Cudgel. Like this.
Let's go for the Cudgel. Ogerpon's, that's not a lot of damage. We got a Rock Step, though, which is nice. Rocks will be nice because this is Life Orb, Blaziken. So having this the opportunity to chip that Pokemon down and force it not come in as often will be nice. Ivy Cudgel comes out here. And we get Reflect up. Okay.
I think it's time to U-turn out of here then.
We're getting a hell of a lot of damage here with our Ogerpon. Ogerpon's been getting got a lot of value early here. What Abel does have to consider here is, like, what do you go into here to use to reflect? Is it Zarude, probably?
Or should I just attack and then I U-turn if he tries to go Boulder? I could see that as well.
It could be Boulder. I don't think it would be Boulder. It wouldn't use Iron Boulder. Iron Boulder wouldn't use Ogerpon as an opportunity.
Oh, good U-turn. Good U-turn. Good U-turn. Tornado is Rainbow Gas. Not much
All
damage.
right.
It's not helmet
Wow,
either.
no chip.
This-
So we save our Mesprit probably for a Healing Wisher later in the battle.
It's not the time for Iron Crown yet, even though I got the damage on the Pokemon I needed.
Or we got Thanos Iron Crown here in the back waiting to go crazy with booster
For
energy.
all the takeoff, I'm pretty sure it will not be Scarf Rainbow Gas. And again,
Yeah, I could have Shadow
it is
Sneak
dark.
though, that'd be a
Don't
problem.
try to be very good. I'm not gonna lie, I seriously don't think it's Scarf. Like, I'm pretty sure you. I mean, if you're Scarf, then I guess that you got me. Yeah, see, that's over.
I mean, it could still Shadow Sneak and do a good amount of damage
A
here.
weakened Mesprit, a weakened Raging Bolt. There's no Steel type. There is Boulder, but Boulder, you want to keep
Especially against Life Orb Latios, so that'd be pretty demonic
Did I take a Dark type? Just Mysteries are rude.
to take that much damage early.
Very blind. The question is, do I drop a Draco or do I drop a Purge? I want to drop a Purge, personally. Or should I drop a Draco? You know what, I got Draco.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel you drop a Draco here. Like, I could see Zarude being the answer to this. Or Prim, there's still Prim. Yeah,
I
okay.
failed my 50-50, and I can just click Moonblast.
I completely blanked that Prim was on this
It's
team.
fine, I just got it wrong. It was either Spitdev Zarude or like Spitdev Arena for Latios. Nah, I just got it wrong. But like, yeah, here it for sure goes for Moonblast, and I don't have a Moonblast with the other crown, which I want to keep the HP on. So do I just trade Latios for damage on Arena? Which sounds good for me. So I mean, in terms of Reflect, there's still, so it's still not confirmed whether it's like Flame Mesprit or not. So getting damage on Arena will open up Blaziken as well. I don't want to go Suicune. I know it might sound dumb, but I'm gonna
So
trade
it sounds
Latios
like, yeah, I see the vision here, because like if our game plan is to what the hell? That kills?
Okay, very sorry for the crit, but damn.
Bro, what the hell?
What?
Bro, I was just gonna say, like, yeah, I see the vision of getting chip on this guy.
Wait, that's
Like,
the
to
second
enable
time I said
Blaziken
that I
endgame?
moved shot, but I've moved
Bro, I didn't
it.
think we just freaking kill. I mean, that's a crit, obviously,
I know it's
right? But like,
bad,
I didn't
but
think
I don't
crit
think
Life Orb would kill Pram.
Man.
Maybe it's just like
Latios here.
it might just be specs or something, like offensive. That's crazy. I did not expect that to kill, even with the crit. That's wild.
Or maybe
Wow, that's talk about a way to enable your
because Ogre went first. He's done in version class stats.
what is this?
If he's like AV and he wants me to like lure a drop from Draco, well, I have bad news for him. I have balls. I'm double dragon move.
Okay. Okay, we just sacked a Raging Bull. I don't know about that. That's not good. Do we not have an answer for this? We have a Zarude, no?
Man, Latios is going crazy.
Should we not be going over Zarude? That's a crazy crit, by the way. Oh my god, that's so good for Amol. And now, like, the Raging Bolt's dead. Like, dude, like, Blaziken just, like, smokes
Thinking I have to go for like, you know, a Draco drop.
this battle now.
If he goes Boulder, I will attack, of course. I don't think he has room to substitute on his moveset. It's like, you know, the super speed, all or nothing. Okay, and there's the Boulder. And it is booster speed.
Okay, so now we have to use our
Okay, and I do think of
we have
just
to use our
going
booster
for-
speed here early on the boulder,
Should I
which is
risk
not
Draco,
great.
honestly? Do I even need to do that? Because I did say I don't think he substitute because I can have Roar on like Suicune and stuff. Okay,
Alright, SD.
Laddie. Nice!
We hit a Draco. Damn, this thing's almost dead too. Dude,
That
this
was very big damage.
this has been a Thanos Latios game.
Do I keep Latios around?
That's like a hell, dude. We've done like we've done well over 200% HP at this point now.
I don't think he's gonna be greedy go for another Sword Dance, but
I mean, you committed. You can't let him SD on your head again. I don't think that's gonna matter because you have the Blaziken in the back, but like, you can't let him double DD here. Yeah, it's just gonna kill with Mighty Cleave. That's fair enough. All right, Latios down. Latios did way more than I think Amol even would have expected in this battle. That's a crazy set of turns.
Terrablast Grass is very potentially likely. Like, I don't need Ursa Luna for anything else. Like, I don't need Bear for Rambo Gas. I don't need Bear for, I'm gonna go Bear. I have the Trouble for his close combat. And a play that I'm thinking of doing is actually Yawn, instead of going for the kill. My idea is that if Bear survives, I get the Yawn, and if he kills me, he's put to sleep, which allows me to go Blaziken and get a speed boost immediately. That's my mindset. And if he switches out himself, then good. I'm gonna, so I'm gonna go for Yawn. Yeah, goes for my Trouble.
Okay, and we're Choppleberry, so I like that. I like this play from Mamel's perspective.
Now I go for a Yawn. So now he's drowsy. So now you're like, what if he switches out? If he does switches out, it would be Zarude, it would be Bramble.
I feel like if you switch out, you go Bramblegast here, right? That's your play.
I guess I can just
Dude,
spam
it would be
Yawn, which is going
unbelievably
quickly.
aura to go hard Blaziken on this turn.
You know what? I'm gonna spam Yawn. The way worse is that I can only put him to sleep one time. Yeah, irreducible Luther.
Okay.
I know I could
Yawn,
Luther, but
yeah,
here-
second
here-
Yawn is pretty safe as
Just physics.
well.
Like, the Mesprit,
Okay, he's just gonna go into Mesprit.
interesting. Mesprit does have U-turn. Actually, did he even go for U-turn?
The problem with Mesprit now is like you could just Healing Wish here, and you get back in your Boulder to full HP.
What you call it? Yeah, you could click Healing Wish. So I guess
Now you obviously don't have the booster left, but like that still gives you that Pokemon to check
Yeah, not playing
the Iron Crown.
to remove Boulder's speed boost for me again later.
Maybe the Ogerpon is Boulder even good here?
I feel so double. He's going to my Suicune.
I guess if you go Boulder here, it's pretty nice, right?
Because if I expect Healing Wish, he's gonna go for it now. Yeah, Healing Wish.
Yeah, here comes a Healing Wish.
Okay, maybe I did miss.
Rather than sacking this to sleep, you can just go into something else. You can just go either into Boulder or something to catch the wish, or to hold the Healing Wish in the air.
If you think about it, it's still fine. We saw Mighty Cliff, we saw close combat. And my Iron Crown is boosted defense, so I just need to damage Boulder now. And I can do so with Suicune. I don't need my Terra on Blaziken anymore, at all. I can use my Terra Fairy on Suicune. Yeah, I should have for a kill, that's on me. That's really on me, like, I had an idea, I thought about it, but I realized that, wait, it's not gonna go that bad. Just, Tornado. Oh, never mind, no any wish! Perfect, no more any wish. We're still on track, boys. We have nothing to worry about.
Alright, shout out to Healing Wishing the the Bramblegast. What's Bramblegast gonna do? I mean, Bramblegast is kind of a problem here, a little bit. I'm not gonna say we have the like we're gonna lose to this right away, but like we don't have like the best switch-ins to Bramblegast in the world. We should be able to check it with our Blaziken still, but
I'm thinking of freaking Protect with Cowboy goes for. Now the one thing is that my Suicune is not pressure this week, it's actually inner focus. Yeah, he does go for the shield.
alright, just Leech Seed set. Okay.
Yeah, not pressure because I thought like maybe being flinch immune could be clutch because of some Pokemon he has on his team. That's why I need to start moving much more faster. I think of just sacking Ogerpon will be good. Because I need to like I just want to keep my Blaziken going. So I'm gonna go Ogerpon, keeping my my guy Alfie. My Suicune Alfie. He substitute on his Bramble guy. So he substitute. I just said Pokemon. Okay, sub the seed. Pretty annoying set, but it's good to know that this guy has sub.
Alright, so sub seed on our Bramblegast. I mean, this is a little bit of a nuisance to handle. You gotta find a way to break this. Alright, Rapid Spin. I mean, we gotta find a way to break this this Ogerpon, but at least we're doing enough damage that it doesn't have Scent, so we should be fine to get rid of this. Like, this Pokemon should be easy enough to handle.
Ogerpon to be sure, because depending on the best will be. I mean, you'll never leave seed on Ogre anyway, right? I think I'm clear off. Okay, never mind. I missed. But he's still. Okay, so at double speed, he should always be faster than Ogre now. Yeah, now he's +3.
Okay, so now, like, I mean, Rapid Spin is not
Fine.
the way, the 100% the way I would have envisioned as beating Ogerpon with Bramblegast, but hey, do what works, right?
And I click knockoff. Because that's my move to hit.
Alright,
Bramblegast.
Blaziken gets to come in though.
I don't think protect because he's +3.
Oh, no Fire Stab.
Knockoff.
I mean, we got close combat. This is a Roar set here.
But not Poltergeist. Sometimes I just knock off.
I guess there's a stab move. We can't call it a Roar set. That's too disrespectful.
I seriously doubt that his only damaging move is Rapid Spin. I highly doubt that. Damn, I could've
Alright,
just
Leech
went for,
Seed.
I could have just went for, you know what. Wait, it's okay. So knock off. Which doesn't kill because it's not stab. But we do big damage to it nonetheless.
The problem is this thing kind of like...
Another +1. Hold on, I just want to take something. If he has no speed, he should be. Okay, 260. 2.5.
I mean, this should... Blaziken should still win this exchange, right?
I
Like,
place to attack again. So I'm going for knockoff again. He's mono. He's only Rapid Spin for damaging move. He has only Rapid Spin.
wow. Strength Sap is crazy. Wow. This is... I mean, this worked out because of the fact that there was no Fire Stab on this Blaziken.
God damn it.
Wow, have you, chat, have we ever seen Brambleghast wall
I think he's having
a Terra Blaziken before?
Not the time. Not the time.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Brambleghast-
dude, I
think it's
I know for a fact he didn't probably was not thinking that this Coldo was thinking this is gonna work out the way that it did. That's so funny. Wow. Hey, we take those though. We take that though, right? This is what happens when like
Yeah, subs.
you don't bring stabs on your certain stabs on your Pokemon, right? Like
And no, he will not be emerged of another strength, another knockoff, unfortunately.
yeah, lose some HP, gain some
Fine, he's
HP
just
back,
annoying,
and
but
now
he
like you
feels
should just be
really-
able to strength sap again, right?
Okay.
They always think how was happening in this Brambleghast? Is this Brambleghast just like wall the rest of this team?
Do I fish for the poison now?
I guess you're literally only attacking move Rapid Spin, which is the problem. So like you should be able to find your way through with something here, but like
Poison.
a poison?
They don't get.
No poison.
Stop. Now I wish I was killing Amulet. God damn it. God damn it.
Yeah, and you're right back to full HP. That's diabolical
Fine.
work.
Because like I
Wow.
said, we know it's full moveset. I have to play this very smartly. Because if I go Crown now, you just least.
I guess you go that. Yeah, I guess maybe you go Ursaluna. Problem is Ursaluna just gets healed up on 2.
Maybe I should set up my Crown.
This is
I
tough.
have a Crown.
I think the fact that it's no ghost move means you can go Crown here and pressure it offensively. You have to use your booster early, which is not great.
Defense booster.
It's defense booster, okay.
Yep. That I go for. Yeah, agility.
Defense booster is not helpful in this scenario, obviously. The thing is they can leech up. I probably would have, I guess you agility just to make sure you always outspeed and then you can Calm Mind up a few times.
Because now I'm just losing my HP from the shield. Spin will do no damage. Unfortunately, because I'm boosted defense, I have no special attack investment again. Like, I'm running the crown set I don't like, but that's like the only crown set I could think of running here. So now crown should always be the faster Pokemon outside of Brambleghast billion rapid boost. And I'm saying, I'm thinking what he should do next. But if he stays with Brambleghast, he's just gonna let me set up. He let me set up, okay. I'll accept that.
So we are going to outspeed now with the agility. Strength Sap will give us some HP back, but this obviously won't matter because we're not actually using this attack set to attack.
Does he
So
think I go for another Calm Mind?
purely this is just a way to keep her HP as high as possible.
Because I feel like I should Calm Mind. I really should. I think I'm gonna attack Yon. I'm gonna attack him this time. Okay, we just Calm Minded. Okay, I just Calm Minded some more.
Alright, Tachyon is doing good amounts. Yeah, Tachyon now. Alright, and we subbed. Alright, good.
I was expecting to switch out as well.
That's really good for Emil here. That was basically a wasted turn from Goldoa.
Attack Yon some more then? I think I should. Yeah, I should attack Yon some more.
Crown is in a good position here as well, offensively, to kind of finish this game off. I was a little bit wondering how we're going to answer this, but like Crown was pretty... Once you reveal no ghost move, like Crown is super free in this spot. To get like the booster defense, the agility, and the Calm Mind up. This guy's a little bit of a problem, but like with the fact that you boosted, you probably should be fine. Oh, that's not a lot of... it's a 2 KO. Yeah, I was gonna say the knockoff, right? Because of the fact that the item was removed, you should be fine.
If you don't hit the roll.
Ooh, this is definitely a roll though.
I say material sequence is very important. It's gonna help me. I wasn't worried to lose to Brambleghast. I was more worried like what would happen versus the Rude. That's my only worry.
But yeah, I mean this it feels like you need you definitely need a high roll here.
But yeah, still, I'm gonna need some sort of like. I'll need to do some more work to really improve on play again. I think I should get the roll. Yeah, we did.
Oh, there we go. We get the roll. Goat, Iron Crown, a
All that
demon,
low HP Boulder that I let him keep.
and now Boulder should be the last one here.
I should have. The idea of like, I mean, I was taking my vision for
Well, good game Bramble here.
No, it
that Brambleghast walling Blaziken is very funny, obviously.
okay, but we got the win.
In terms of like the game, right? But I think like in that game, like especially like once we reveal the full what's it called?
No, what's it called? Hoopa.
In that game, yeah. Once we reveal that set, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty clear that Iron Crown's going to be able to kind of mop that game up from in front of that Pokemon, especially. All right, shout out, bro. Why is her Chi-Yu not nicknamed? Where's her Chi-Yu nickname? What's going on? Wow, what is this? Nickname only 5 of the 6 months. That's crazy. All right, Ducky versus Orzen. Leave Palafin here. Makes sense. Palafin has a little bit of a tough matchup here. It actually is a really tough matchup here. This is going to be a really good matchup for double fire types, though. Fire Dark Spam is pretty good here. Shiny Chi can't be named. Really? What the hell? I didn't even think of that because I've been like thinking about my VGC team, right, for like Toronto Regionals coming soon.
That's fantastic because now that frees up Serena.
And like I kind of wanted to use like Chi-Yu because like it's broken, right? Like that guy's crazy. That guy looks fire. Like Shiny Chi-Yu looks crazy sick. I love that Pokemon. Now I'm like I'm a little not interested if I can't nickname
How
it.
much damage we're gonna take from like extreme speed? Yeah, even if you're.
All right, leader Palafin here, which is good because you need to get that form off ASAP. No, I like flip turning here because you got to break the multi-scale if they give you an opportunity to.
It's a little scary because you could potentially.
In a league, and I'm running non-shiny because I want to nickname it. Dude, I'm not a big shiny person. Like I used to run a lot more shinies like back in the day. It's I don't know why I don't use it anymore. I just like I just like a lot of the regular form guys are just super fire.
Because I've max HP, dude. That is, let's see, if he's not banded.
But man, Shiny Chi-Yu just looks so sick. I love that Pokemon.
Minus 274. We took 112. That's 100% choice ban.
Okay, so we're choice ban, a Dragonite.
So since we know that you're banded, I could get rocks immediately. I could Wisp.
Oh, Ducky's playing Orzen. I was wondering why the timer was 60 minutes. I see he's playing Ducky. That makes sense. All right, Heatran. I don't like if our Ducky. I don't know about this. Likely we get the rocks up here. I don't like that our switch into Heatran is Iron Moth. Is that our switch in? The less than like 25 turns. I know. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. This is a reasonable game. I just looked at like, what is this timer? And it's like, never mind. We've already covered this on the stream today.
I think I was anticipating Terra Ground. Did I like not prep enough for this?
Alright, so he's Terra Ground here. You're Terra Ground Ducky on this.
I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna keep this around.
Bro, there's not much you can do. Damn. Water.
Oh my god.
Okay, sub up. I like the sub play though. Because then it's really hard for Heatran to, in theory, stay in if you're Terra Water.
Well, now I think I'm just gonna. I'm gonna do it again. I'm not gonna let him sub. I don't know why he wants to sub. Can this thing Calm Mind? Iron Moth. I mean, I know I'm gonna die, but I can't. I'm not gonna let this do it for free. Does it get set up? Set up moves, just agility. Yeah, you're gonna Terra Water now and probably kill me. I guess I'm making him prove it, right? Prove that you have the Terra Blast, right? Because he might not. He honestly might not have Terra Blast.
Okay, you were Terra Water.
Yeah, Terra Blast comes out. That's gonna kill Heatran. That's fine. Iron Moth KOs Heatran, but now I can go into Lycanroc.
All right, goodbye Heatran.
If I'm not. Oh boy. Does Accelerock kill?
Man, I missed my 1 million Pokédollar Kitakami drip on my old save. Dude, I don't know what the new drip that they dropped.
Even through Life Orb. Wow.
Was it the DLC?
If you're not a defensive set,
Maybe it was like a regionals thing. I don't know. Is Ellen back?
Oh, you're just gonna switch. That's amazing.
He's not back.
Oh, that's amazing.
There is new drip that they dropped that you use like a code for to get. That's super fire that I've been rocking. I think it's this drip. I think Orzen's rocking the drip. No, I was talking about. I replayed the game with Switch 2. I didn't want to buy another copy. What do you mean I replayed the game with Switch 2? So I just deleted. You could just move your save over from the Switch 1. Why didn't you just move your save over?
Every time. I think so.
Wait, I'm so confused.
And then we can just launch flamethrowers. I guess Samurot's probably switch to that. Though.
Too much work. It took like 10 minutes. It was super. It's more work to play through the whole game. What do you mean? Dude, that's crazy. That's so much more effort to replay through the whole game. I want to replay it. I will say, I am like, there is like part of me that like kind of wants to replay through those games right now. I really enjoy playing Scarlet and Violet. Honestly, like the end game, it was a lot of
By the
fun.
way, this is not Samurott. Yeah, yep. So you're gonna take rocks and a flamethrower.
I will say, but obviously, the only problem I have now is because like with VGC, you need to use legit Pokemon.
Any water moves?
I don't want to
He also gets vacuum wave.
I don't want to buy like Pokemon Home or like find someone's Pokemon Home to put my stuff in if I don't have to. I also don't. Oh, that's a draft league calendar. That's next year's. That's me planning for next year, chat. Don't worry about that. I don't want to buy the game though. Well, I want to. Yeah, if you want to replay it, makes sense. I just can't. I can't replay it right now. I don't want to buy another game because I bought Arceus and I haven't played it through it yet. Maybe I play some of that. Maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. I say I'll stream it. I never will.
My stealth rock speeding up is actually really helpful right now.
I still have to play that. I still have to play ZA, but like my chances of playing ZA are pretty low. All right, let's lock back in on this game. We've had a lot of just like switching around and not a lot of damage happening. All right, so dude, Arceus is so good. I'm like a very big on like the original Pokemon like formula that like there is a little bit of a disconnect from me enjoying the game because it's not like that. It's not to say that it's bad or anything. It's just to say that like I don't like it's not my preferred enjoyment. The graphics turn me off. It's so bad. Really? Ah, Palafin. Damn. We this is a battle where we just don't have switch-ins to anything. It feels like Palafins are Okidogi switch-in. I feel like I might like Okidogi as my Palafin answer. What is going on here? I guess like Zen Headbutt is something you have to scout for here.
I guess I flip turn.
We don't have. Oh, I mean, we have to. I mean, if we're Ducky, right? We had to scout for it. These guys have two cheating monsters. That's what I say. Like this is a battle where nobody's got switch-ins anything. We're just playing offense.
Do I go to you to knock off instead? No.
Hey, there is like one Chi-Yu switch-in of all time. The problem is all the good Chi-Yu switch-ins just get Ruination and then 2 KO after rocks.
Put us in a situation where Serena's gonna have to take repeated hits. I could overheat this time.
Yeah, you probably just overheat, right? If you have it.
Because Samurai has to take the rocks, and it has to take the flamethrower.
It's not in range of flamethrower after rocks?
It does.
Oh, it is. Never mind.
Chi-Yu, you beast! Oh wait, Aqua Jet. Oh no. Did I just totally choke? Samurai.
No, you definitely didn't choke. He might have Aqua Jet. That's not gonna kill though.
Hey, week 3 and I finally got a kill with Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu goes Samurai.
Dude, that shiny is so nice though.
Okay, not
Isn't even is Great Brody gonna have crunch for the teacup? I mean, you're not doing that much of the crunch, right? Like, I guess you're doing a little bit, but like, you can just like live and just like strength sap that off, or just like kill it. You basically have to like get a position to revenge it, which is fine. I mean, it makes sense. You probably should have it, but.
Let's go Typhoon. All right, U-turn or knock off is the question.
Wow, this is the first time. What has existed? Don't worry, I've extreme speeded into Serena before. I did it in VGC, but.
I'm gonna knock off.
All right, free knockoff for Serena here. Serena finally impacting a game of Pokemon in the big 2025.
Nothing wants to take a knockoff.
Something we've unfortunately never had the opportunity to see before.
You know what I should U-turn? He's gonna go Iron Moth. I should have drop kicked. I 100% should have drop kicked. Oh no, okay. Okidogi's gonna come out. You're gonna lose your item, which is great. Let's see.
All right, so we get an item removed here. Oh, so it's Scarf. Okay, so offensive Okidogi. That's really surprising then that he didn't stand on Palafin then.
Let's go ahead and say you're adamant
to get the kill.
Serena, right? Oh, easily. Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Serena round. I think I'm gonna let Steve Rogers go. That's a little bit sad. It's a little bit sad to have to let Steve Rogers go, but. Oh no, you're totally gonna poison move this time. And even if you don't, I think it's time to go static. Let's see the poison move.
All right, here comes Sandy Shocks. This guy can't be a switch in anything, right? Proto boost, speed, or special attack.
CC comes out. Oh boy. Oh, that did a lot of damage.
Okay, I was gonna say, dude, that's doing crazy damage. Jeez.
Or do I volt switch?
Then the switch, we gotta do. There's a T. The problem with doing this now is there's a teacup in the back, and this teacup should just wall this, right?
I'm gonna Thunderbolt.
You just go to the teacup here.
Okay, Excadrill come out.
Oh, I guess you just aura switch. No fear into Excadrill. Yeah, okay. Oh, your air balloon.
I almost had shoot, dude, and he can freely spin now. He can very freely spin.
Yeah, we get a spin off here. I thought you had immense aura and just went raw into this, predicting Thunderbolt, but you had the air balloon, so this is that's just good prep on that part. Dude, that would have been that would have been an aura play of all time, but yeah, getting Earthquake here.
That's great.
Wow. Dude, this is like an all-time Serena game. I've never seen Serena have an actual impact on a Draft League game quite like this before. It's truly generational today. Dude, my agenda against this Pokemon is... Ah! It even lived? Alright, so we found the balloon. Popping the balloon's pretty good. Did this turn put me on? Yeah.
Can I go into Sandy Shocks and threaten it? If you don't have an air balloon, Earth Power obliterates you, or do I just go into you and flip turn?
The fact that it lived that also is like pretty crazy. I mean, we're in a position now where we weakened almost his entire team.
Used 100% play. We got speed. We got speed this.
Oh, it's 252 Adamant? Yeah.
And now...
Chi-Yu time.
With pretty much immunity.
Yeah, we're this is a collection. Yeah. Donate your Pokemon to the Chi-Yu fund. We're getting a kill. No, overheat for aura. I guess it probably is safer. I guess you don't need to overheat. Yeah, this is a donate. We're coming to collect here. Dude, she is like stitches right now. You better have my money when I come to collect, because it's collecting here.
Hopefully he's not having internet issues, please. He's just thinking about
Should have just extras her? Maybe, yeah.
Like with the Dragonite. Dragonite doesn't want to switch in. Ironmoth doesn't really want to switch in.
Alright, let's see. What's dying here, chat? Yeah, Okie dokie, goodbye. Collection.
I mean, you were offensive, I think, right?
It just dies, right? Yeah, goodbye.
Chi-Yu KOs Okie dokie. Not 5-0'd. Not 5-0'd. That's got to be the Ironmoth, right? No, it's Dragonite. I don't care. I'm clicking...
I'll just say, CB Dragonite has the E-Speed here.
Every time.
I think I called Dogi damage on Serena. I didn't think it was max defense. So it's confident EQ into Scissor KO. Fair enough.
100% could have stayed in Dark Pulse here, making him do the banded E-Speed.
That's fair.
But I think Chi-Yu's still too good to come in on X control. Actually, it's the only thing that really beats Sinistcha also.
Calculating on Wi-Fi can always be like super weird with stuff like that.
We're gonna get out of here. Let's see the extreme.
Which is why in Champions I'm happy we're getting the percentage. Because I find like, I don't know, my perception of like the health bar is always super weird.
So we know that you are locked into that.
And I always feel like I'm misestimating the HP bar, which is obviously not good, but
because not very many things still take.
Yeah, the HP percentage coming in Champions is going to be super nice. There's a lot of things that might not be great about that game for draft, but that is going to just use an HP. I find they look ugly. I need to have one just to like turn it on for like videos and to run calcs, but dude, they just don't look good. On yeah, dude, Lycanroc Dust is a Pokemon that I really like as well, that I've like always wanted to make work, and I've used it on quite a few teams. It's just I just never quite got there with it.
Lycanroc, oh, Drill Run easily kills, even if you're max HP, right? Yeah. All right, we just have to not miss. Oh my god, please, man, we are hurting for a win in this league. We are hurting for a
Drill Run. Damn, let's go. I can see the one I use. I mean, it's helpful for seeing HP. I mean, I'll probably put it up on the thing, but I would only turn it on if I need it. I really just don't like the way that they look in the video. Is why my main apprehension of doing it, but I'll probably add it just to have access to one if I need it.
Moth and Sinistcha are the only problems. You have to double here because I can just go into the fish.
The problem is it's also then another thing you have to manage in the video.
Actually, I don't know how
I think I just need a third monitor is what it comes down to.
Okay, Chi-Yu versus
2 monitors is just not enough to play Wi-Fi Draft League. I've concluded.
Machigacha is going to do up till 50, it looks like, if you're not invested.
Offensive physical Rockwood won't find me too hard to tear steel on the Dirge. True.
Don't need static for anything. Just in case they start setting up doing something.
Bro, that Terra Steel Dirge put me. I'm on a laptop and everything. Dude, having multiple, honestly, like especially like having multiple monitors is such a life hack. I had like 4. One like during COVID, I had like 4, I think, because I brought my work monitors like to my apartment. Because I just brought all my stuff from the office home, so I had like a 4 monitor setup, which is super fucking ridiculous.
So as long as we stay ahead of the sacks.
4, it's just like there's not a lot of use for it. I find after the third has a use for it, and like especially alright, Chi-Yu's going crazy here too. There's like a use for 3. You can make it work for 3. 4 is excessive, I think.
No, we don't lose to it because Accelerock should outspeed. No, Accelerock won't outspeed.
I think the main thing I want is a vertical Discord monitor that would be like then when I'm streaming or recording or stuff, like an OBS
He's going to
monitor.
do 122 max to Lycanroc, so I think we're okay, and we can just stack. Let's see, Steve Rogers.
I don't got how people on this play on laptop or everything. The last time I played a game on a laptop, I was just I trolled. Like it was my round 9 seasonal game. I just hate not having like access to a bunch of like monitors and data and stuff that I can look at all times.
And then
Discord and vertical monitor is goated. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. I want like I want like a Discord. Yeah, I want like a Discord or recording monitor that's just vertical.
Hold on. I wish I remembered how much HP the Sinister.
Oh, here we go. Cineraz sends over the HP bar. Can't wait to set this up. One die on a disposable income, I'll upgrade. Actually, dude, upgrading is going to be super expensive now because RAM is like an infinite amount of dollars because of the fucking, what's it called? The fucking Gen AI cringe. Dude, I want to upgrade my PC. This, like, I wanted to kind of do it this summer, but I decided not to.
I think we're finally gonna get a dub.
Depending on how Champions goes, I kind of do want to upgrade again. But dude, RAM's so fucking expensive. All for people to create fucking Charlie Kirk memes. And for people to cheat on their fucking school assignments. Fucking annoying.
I don't think you have a way to boost your speed though. So if you're gonna be like clicking Calm Mind and stuff, all you're gonna do is hit a Stone Edge if you click Calm Mind. We do hit one. This could take it out depending on the.
Yeah, no crunch is crazy here. Oh, okay. Stone Edge crit's good enough. This guy denied me a diff look at this cheating Pokemon.
Oh, that feels good, man. That feels really good.
Drew.
The crit there at the end saved me differential, but I do not think.
Dude, Lycanroc is a demon Pokemon. Alright, we got Glop 50 minutes? What the fuck? Oh, I remember this battle. This battle went hella long. Oh my god. Dude, I thought we were almost done. This is crazy. We're gonna be here, dude. We're gonna be here for friggin' ever. Glop versus Endless. I mean, this is kind of what I was hoping, right? For this league, a little bit with this project was to have like a longer, but like to have more interesting battles and have like longer games. Well, we're right at the very end of the stream. It does make it a little bit tougher. I mean, part of it is I'm just sick this week, so I'm gonna just complain about everything, but. This battle was fun to watch, though, I'll say. This is a really, really good battle. The only complaint I have is that is that the stream is obviously taking a long time.
So, bit of a rough spot. Obviously, watch go up turn 1, could be PQ coming out. I don't mind going Crest and getting my Mega Off or getting my Terra off.
One thing I really like about
I don't like the idea of going into Mandibuzz because
Glop's team is one thing I really wanted to try, and I still want to try at some point, is Terra Crest. It's like always been at like the list of like Pokemon I want to try. I'm really big on Cresselia. I want to do a video, not this week, but the week after, on Cresselia and Pokemon Champions. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh, chat. We didn't play around Zoroark. No. We got Zoroarked. I want to do it because I feel like Cresselia is like really good. It's like one of the better Pokemon, and like I think that it's gonna find a pretty good home in Champions with Megas coming back. That's a lot of like the reason why its home exists in like in Gen 6 and 7. So, but it's one of my favorite Pokemon. I've never got to use it with Terra, and I feel like it'd be a really good setup mod with Terra. I think like you've seen, I would watch Glop's videos throughout this season because he's done that a few times. There's a lot of good Cresselia gameplay. I don't know. It's something I'll probably do in Champions a little bit. I assume the leagues will allow Terra, but we obviously don't know once we get there, right? What we'll be doing. But I feel like Terra Crest is like near the top of the list of things I'll probably end up using in Champions, at least to start, because I feel like that Pokemon is going to be really, really good again.
I don't think I died to the attack, so I'm gonna check that. We got 36 seconds. Specs would kill us. Let me just try to confirm if that was Specs on Crest, though. It was not Specs on Crest. So we actually would live this. So that's good to know. Let's see if I can find his last Pokemon. It is a Rakuten. Okay. I'm gonna go get other stuff back here, I think. Oh, this actually is Donphan. Okay, well. Bro, you're playing me. You're playing me.
Alright, so we get up our rocks with Arch here. Alright, so big rock trade here early.
So I don't hate that per se. We do have Citrus Berry as well, so just gonna go right for the Flash Cannon.
I'm gonna Flash Cannon. Just gonna put some pressure in on this Donphan. Okay, just going for the spin.
Also, I do have speed in this such that I should outspeed it again. So I think I'm fine just going for another Flash Cannon. It's like pretty strong in this team, admittedly. I'll Thunder Wave a Rakuten if that comes out. So information on Donphan could be Citrus Berry, perhaps. overpowered. Well, it could gas, but it doesn't do a ton of damage. But the drop does mean that he will KO me with the next one, so that sucks. I don't know that my body press kills. Let me check. Let me just calculate how much plus 2 we do. We just have plus 2, right? Wide check status. Plus 2. Don fan.
At least if we're like taking rapid spins here, we'll find to take earthquakes after the fact.
Do I really want to risk that right now? It's kind of my question. I could just Earth Power and die with the rocks.
I feel like we just try to get Bird Rocks here, right? This thing is at so low HP that if we get to a situation where this thing just dies, then we're gonna spot. It looks like we're just gonna go for the body press here. It doesn't kill though. Ah, we're Earth Power.
Not out of it, but
Okay.
it's not good for sure. So
Well, that's actually pretty massive there. So we prevent rocks from getting up, and Earth Power gets around any stamina nonsense, which is pretty useful from Endless's side here. And now we're in a position where rocks aren't up here the rest of the battle, which is super crucial. Do we just go into Aura Guy, Aura Keldeo, farm a kill?
because Arachne comes and I go into Mandibuzz, and I can just get a defog off probably.
I mean, surely we have, like, what's the Keldeo counterplay on this
That's
team?
the annoying thing, right? And I do think Cut Tap is pretty ugly.
Oh, we do have a Araquanid still there to contend with, which will be a little bit
I'm gonna
annoying
take the vacuum wave here because I do not want to over.
for this Keldeo to get through.
We're gonna go for it. He's gonna withdraw. Okay, so maybe this is just Arachnid. Okay, this is gonna be Arachnid. So this is where things get ugly. Unfortunately, I had to scout Custap. He's probably preserving Custap realistically, is what this tells me. Rough position for sure. I'm gonna go Mandibuzz here.
We don't have a lot of great answers to Araquanid is another thing that like I see here on Glop's team.
So this is really good prep. This is really good prep for Endless, I think. Donphan is not something that I play a lot against in my mocks, so Earth Power was a great call in this end for sure.
God Keldeo. Unfortunately, Arak
That's on me for being
keeps Keldeo at bay pretty easily in this battle, at least to start with.
Because if you wanted to Endeavor, he definitely could there. I don't think Surf netted me a huge positive gain. He really can't liquidate for free though. It's kind of a problem, so we'll see what happens. He's gonna switch out. Okay. Into Command. Okay. So I don't hate the idea of going for foul play here. It's pretty strong in the majority of his team, admittedly. Petron's gonna be a problem though.
We're Scarf, right? This is one of the reasons that we just attack. Okay, so we switch out here.
This is first,
If Glop was good, he would have brought Air Slash.
so he doesn't know that I'm Choice Scarf, so this gives us the information we can play to our advantage for sure. Especially if he goes into
But he's a
like
moron, so he didn't. That's crazy. I don't. Why are we hating on Glop? Glop's got a kill. We're back in. Dom fans down.
Yeah, he doesn't know I'm Scarf, which is kind of nice. Rocks being up is definitely hindering our
Hey,
progress
lock
with
in.
Petron so that we can win with our goat. Petron is really safe for him to do, yeah.
Oh,
So,
Petron time. This guy's broken.
I think I will just go into Glamora. He could just party shot here, which would be a good play, but I don't think that he will. I think he's
Yeah, we do kind of have to go
That
Glamora here.
to me would
We
be
don't really have a lot of
So,
other
I think it's
switch-ins for Petron here.
Oh, is this a work again? Dude, I forget how this mechanic works. This guy is actually like, this guy's actually abusing. I'm actually getting abused right now. Like, this is insane, bro. Oh, that's really fucking terrible. Wow, okay. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that he's singing. The fact that he's singing for sure. I think he's gotta be like worried about Scarf or something.
Dude, that's crazy. Is this dude? We're getting Zoroark out of out of this game.
Fun. It was really fun.
Dude, has this guy ever straight up could have just named the game me trying to kill Petron for an hour?
Definitely trolls.
True.
Definitely getting put in the blender here. So, it's gonna be Crest, it's gonna be Heal, it's gonna be Terra Grass, he's gonna go Ogerpon, and I'm gonna get blown up, probably.
That's crazy.
Does Lunar Dance ever play?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at this team, right, this team's not really good at killing Petron, at least not quickly. It's blast to use. I feel like Zoro is like one of those Pokemon that like,
And hope that he doesn't know I'm Scarf.
I don't know if it's good or not, but like it always, dude,
And the problem with going for
dude, I would always troll against Zoroark. At least personally, I feel like I would.
I'm gonna go Cresselia because I think I'm gonna need some healthy members to potentially win this game.
But yeah, this is, I mean, there's a lot going on here in theory with
But I need to see if
Glop's team, but like it's the Petron.
probably would not kill us. So we can.
Excuse me, sorry. It's gonna be so hard to manage. I mean, Zora's got to be super fun to use. It's really hard to like
Okay, yeah, that's fair. However, I can just go to Crusade now, so I don't
really find positions. I think maybe to use it, but it feels like a 0-100 mod. It's either go or you hide as your fizz break and blow shit over as fuck out. Yeah, that's my problem. I feel like with it.
No poison. Okay. Probably just want to Moonlight again.
I also feel like I just wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to build sequences that leverage it very effectively.
No
Wow,
poison.
where's her poison?
So obviously he's not gonna stay in here. It's gonna be a party shot that comes out. Likely into who though is the question, right?
Hey, why is the timer 60 minutes
I'd
here?
like to stay on
That's
top of this,
crazy.
likely going into Mandibuzz. The
All
problem
right. The problem is, like, I don't know. You don't have anything to go into here to save the against the Malignant Chain,
probably
right?
more likely some
Like, you don't have a Cobra Cloaker,
him going Ogre, like,
and like none of the other guys can either take the hit or want to get poisoned, or even do anything back.
I just keep myself healthy. I think that's what I like the most here.
I mean, at least the future sites will like threaten this thing out, but like you just go into
It's nice. I can also defog the sticky web later on. So
What's Arachnid? The problem is like now we've used like a
this guy is 80 on the ass.
we've used a what's
So,
it
here's another
called?
one. Learn if he's, like, lunging.
A Moonlight for like little advantage, and now Arachnid comes in. Arachnid just like smokes here.
That is definitely 80.
Like this Pokemon feels like, especially if it's Water Bubble, just picks up a kill every time.
So he comes out here. Wild comes out.
Okay, but we get Zoroark in here.
I think we're just gonna Moonlight Trick could be an option. Would you be willing to sacrifice
Oh
your
yeah, so at least this guy's not hidden now, right? We know what we know what mon this is. We're under no illusions.
That's a lot.
Ah, that's a lot of damage though.
I don't think getting rid of these rocks helps me. I don't know that there's any calc that Bundle like doesn't care about, right?
We can at least go Mandibuzz here though, because I assume we confirmed this as being choice at this point.
Shadow Ball again. I can Roost. Or I can just go for a Valve maybe, because that should line up a kill. Is that better? Gotta think about this a little bit. If I go for... Because he wants me to Terragrass, that's what he's aiming for. If I go Mandibuzz, try to get a kill. I don't think that helps me long term. I think I need this for Ogre Punch though. So I think I'm just gonna Moonlight again. And swap out, okay. Who's coming in this? Is he gonna get a parting shot angle? No, smacking the Arachnid, okay. I almost wonder if it's time to just start going to Terragrass. It's just that Petrarch is gonna be a huge problem. Future Chest gonna come out, yep. Okay, so we need to set up again now. Back to these Orc, potentially. It's a losing battle, but it's one that I'm willing to play out, so. Cresselia does have kind of pin. Obviously, if you got the Toxic Chain, like, this was a very over game. So. Gonna be wild again, yep. I still think giving up your Sparkle.
Alright, so we get another Future. I mean, Future Sight's at least helping us, like, make some pressure offensively in these situations. Or, like, we do force, like, this thing to lock moves, but...
He's gonna go back to Arachnid. So if we go into Mandibuzz and we defog, that's pretty decent for us, because rocks are gone forever. So I think I like that.
Well, like, I mean, like, this is... I feel like this... At least how I feel about this battle so far is, like, this feels like an inevitability situation.
We switch back into probably Arachnid, right? Right, who's that? Oh, okay. Well, this works out either way, I think.
Alright, so we go into this.
Because that's putting it right in Iron Bundle, so definitely, like, still a game, I think.
Alright, we get our Mandibuzz in here. It takes a Future Sight. That's decent chip, but, like... The problem is Pecharunt still comes in every time. There's not much we can do about that. Well, we actually just can't break the Pecharunt.
And we're just gonna see what happens. He's gonna switch out, probably Fetch.
We have to get a defog off here.
Rocks are gone, but Malignant Chain is still very much alive and thriving. So the thing is, I can go Keldeo, I think, because if he poisons me or whatever, I can Lunar Dance later on, which might not be a terrible situation for me. The problem is I have no good way to pressure this right now. That's really the big issue for me. So I'm gonna have to go Keldeo, unfortunately.
Yeah, I like this. I think it's a certain point you have to push the offensive kind of gameplay right. Now you get a nice little parting shot. Oh, let me make sure I give Big Galopera a like. You get to at least try to pressure something offensively. Now the thing is, this Ogre Punch just comes back in. I mean, this is a free cudgel. I think you just cudgel here probably, and if you catch or you Trailblaze. This, like, funnily plays around this set a little bit, but... I mean, if you're Glop, you kind of have to Roost, I think.
I'm really bad, is the problem. I think we're gonna foul play. Let's not get,
Maybe you foul play? Yeah.
Because I do need damage on this Pokemon. I'm wondering if Petrarch is Fizz. Petrarch is Fizz, the sweep is easier to achieve.
In theory, you have to break something, right? But... Yeah, in comes Urshifu. But we have, I mean, we at least have the Rocky Helmet Cresselia at least to help with that a little bit here. Surging Strikes? Or Pats here, okay. So Pats here will make the Rocky Helmet not useful, unfortunately. We're already at 2 Moonlights left, which is not great. Like, this Pokemon's going to be a problem for us to manage the rest of this battle.
So, Taunt would be annoying for sure. Terragrass and Grassnot. You turn into Ogre Palm would just be like devastating at that point though. I think what a Future Sight? Yeah, that works, Obviously I wish I Terragrass now and kill this, but it's not the end of the world, we can just Future Sight.
Alright, so we get a Future Sight up.
So, are you committed to staying in at this point? That's my question. I don't think my Grassnot kills.
The problem is, like, the Surging Strikes comes out here now. We kind of have to accept just taking it, right? I mean, there could be an argument for... I was thinking it's like, maybe you go Keldeo here. Just, like, getting really aggressive. But, like, I guess there's an argument to close combating into the Terragrass, maybe, but...
Trailblaze is ever threatening. I really think about this. This is making me think, man. I'm just gonna let it rip. Fuck it. We'll see what happens. If he goes into, like, Arachnid, we should get some decent damage on it.
So it's stayed in now. That's good. Okay, so he goes for the Surging Strikes. Okay, so that's good. Cresselia managed to at least get a positive situation out of this. The problem is you're taking like 1 million from Malignant Chain now.
Okay,
And you do kill the Urshifu. Okay.
So,
So Urshifu down. The problem is like we still can't beat this Pecharunt. But like beating Pecharunt becomes a little bit easier as we knock down the more of the Pokemon around it, because we can at least force into situations to take hits from the Keldeo. Problem is this is now a free Ivy Cudgel of all time. You can go into your Mandibuzz here, I guess.
Real Blaze twice.
You could get, like, you can't really go aggressive in anything else. I don't think you had an attacking move other than Future Sight. That was a misplay.
Future Sight was my
I
only- What? I have Keldeo. Okay, let's wait. Donphan is gone, Urshifu is-
don't know how much of a misplay it is. I mean, the Terra Grass should make you consider the Grass Knot, but, like, I don't know what you're necessarily doing there. I guess you can U-turn, maybe, if you have it, and, like, reassess if he stays in, but...
Nice play. I'll probably
And just go, like, into Ogerpon. But,
Future Sight was okay. Lin on 1 might go to
wow, 1 HP is crazy. And now this Pokemon is in actually in really big trouble.
That makes sense to me.
Question is, do you foul play or roost?
You go Pecharunt, dude, you're just better. You're just better. I don't know what else to say. Scorpion Buzz. Okay, Scorpion Buzz. Huge, 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 huge.
Okay,
Crazy tech.
so that Pokemon's down. Alright, foul play there. Good play.
Probably use her workings out here. Probably force
Scarf Mandibuzz got good value here. We've gotten a Defog off. We've killed the Ogerpon. And as I said, like, this Pecharunt's a problem, but it becomes much easier to, like, beat if you can limit the amount of Pokemon your opponent actually has on their team. I think we're at a position now where you have to sack the Mandibuzz, so I think we've maximized the value we can get out of that, and we want a free turn into our Keldeo here.
It did a considerable amount, meaning that especially.
Alright, that's decent damage. And another Malignant Chain gone, and this will be a good Keldeo turn here. Araquanid, I think, is still alive in the back, which is a little annoying. But, like,
Oh, we're fucked.
we can start to make inroads on that Pokemon a little bit now, damage-wise.
We want to double into probably Cresselia on the Arachnid, and then suss it out from there. But that tracks in my head. Yeah, I like that. 'Cause I'm sure Endless is good enough to know that if he sacks this, that it's Johnson. It's fine.
Okay.
So I think he's gonna go Arachnid.
I kind of like this. I think the only problem with this is your opponent just goes right back. I think the problem with this sequence is because Araquanid is still alive and still really healthy,
That bastard. Okay.
and he just goes for the recover.
Still good. Does Malignant-
That could have been a problem with choice specs. Like, that feels risky. I don't know what the calc is from Specs Hydro Pump there in that spot.
How many do you have left?
To risk that, because if this Pokemon goes down,
I think he's gone for like 3.
I think, like, Araquanid might still be able to do it, but that's putting a lot of weight on Araquanid to be able to win in that endgame scenario. But I don't know what the calc is off the top of my head for that, given this.
It's so annoying because like we had him in a good spot, but if I pumped first and then doubled, that was probably more correct.
I live modest specs from that range, full spit up. Okay, perfect. That makes sense then. So yeah, you scout that, and then you can go into thing later. Yeah, looking at that damage, you were perfectly fine. Crit, and no poison though. I mean, you can't complain. That one we can't complain about. We got a free crit. We'll take those.
Bro, Hydro Pump Sweep. A big Iron Bundle Hydro Pump Sweep in 2025.
Oh, this thing's a little bit. I was gonna say it's a little healthier than I thought. It's now at the HP I thought it was because it's water absorb and not water bubble. So that is even better for Endless's side here. Bro, we still got a lot of time left in this battle. That's crazy. Yeah, if it was water bubble, maybe I think we're in a bit of a better spot to win this game. But given the way that's been played, I think it always made sense to be water absorb.
But healing this thing doesn't feel good. That's for sure. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna swap. See what happens. He switches. You got it, Endless. You got it. You got it. Good to go. So okay, that's acceptable. Moonlight initially is like whatever. Because Pet is faster than Crest, unfortunately. I didn't put any speed on this. If I sight and then go hard bundle, no, that's definitely moronic. He would just come in, chain, get out, right? That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna come in, chain, get out. So my Moonlight, that doesn't really help my case either. I think we got Future Sight. I don't think any buzzer kills this, is the thing. I really don't. Like, why patrol? Stop trolling. Stop trolling. That's just a free heal. That's just a giga free heal. I don't care about Zoroark's choice. That shit doesn't mean anything. What are we on, Cat? What are we on? I think Grass Knot is actually gonna start like doing decent damage. I don't know how much it does the patch. Probably not. I don't think patch is very. I just the lightest guy ever.
Wow, Giga Drain. Wow, the Giga Drain hurt around the world. That's a hella damage. Grass Knot.
Nice, meaty 8 touch.
Wow, is this actually getting out healed by Giga Drain? There's no way, right? Wow, and Future Sight. Oh my god. Is this gonna... How long does this go on for? Okay, thank you for switching out. We gotta see more
Thing is, you can just change. You can just change.
going on here. At least we get Malignant Chain going off here. We have to sack Keldeo. That's not good.
So ever any play or ever any point in healing up my guy, probably.
Maybe just Lunar Dance here.
I can always lunar dance. So I think if there's ever a time to get this guy, it's probably right now. Is what I'm thinking. Because you recover and now you exit, right? You exit to Arachnid because you can't let yourself. If you take this, then you could party shot. If I encore him on recover,
I feel like you have to freeze right here. I feel like Encore just can't be the play. You gotta get... You have to attack.
played out mode.
Your only plays to victory involve just like
We're gonna clip this guy.
offensive pressuring. So now Arachnid's kind of dealt with
Actually, now hold on. Lunar dance into Keldeo might be
as a problem. If you can ever Lunar Dance at Keldeo, maybe you're in a position to actually be fine.
We can actually win this game. We can actually win this game. I'm seeing the vision. It's gonna involve sequences playing around.
All right, Arachnid's dead. That's the big thing here to like this being a winnable end game.
If Patch comes in, well,
There's no hazards up, so you can keep this guy low.
hello, Zork. Nice to see you. We just go Chris. Hyper Voice shouldn't 2-shot. Shadow Ball shouldn't 2-shot. Sure could be a play. Future Sight is still threatening everything.
I mean, if we Malignant Chain Poison this at any point earlier in the battle, then like this obviously was like super demon.
When did this thing did recover, right? Am I like? I might be like. Oh, I might.
Kill up Mr. Broken Keldeo. GG's, it's over for Endless.
So,
True.
Lunar dance at this point. We're faster. I'm so confused right now. I'm like super confused.
Still, yeah, the no poison's crazy. This should have been over hours ago.
Celia is naturally slower than Petra. Okay, so if I bring out my go.
Well, bro, I don't know why Glop is fucking porn acting that he's faster.
Everybody to the moon, right? Because
Bro, I don't know why you made that play if you weren't. That's the only reason to make that play.
so we're gonna give up our boy. And then
I mean, I get keeping the guy, but
so the animation was sick.
I was minus speed. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we've seen it outspeed anyway at some point this battle.
We also misplayed really badly in the beginning of the game, so let me just take a second and think, like, because Surf can do over 50. Do I need to risk this Hydro Pump shit is the question. Like, do I need to risk this? So if Surf always does 45 minimum, Iron Bundle does 40 minimum with Pump.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we revealed this shit like a million times before. I believe you have to surf here. I don't know. There's already some chip on it, right? Like, you have the 2 KOs for the first like few
You know what,
times.
guys? We took a risk with this fucking draft, so let's just miss all that.
Yeah, come on, Glop. Big Glop, what are we doing?
I don't think that was the play. Unless he's gonna go into his work and he's gonna come back.
I guess in that situation, it might have been a little bit nicer.
By that play. It does
What's the
track
last one here?
logistically, but let's see. Because we live this. We still
Oh, it's a Zorak again.
No, nothing else. If he goes back to Petra, like, tough. Yeah, okay. I can go bundle, of course, thing, right? Yeah, that is a thing I can do for sure. Because I can encore him into recovery, which I believe he will go for. Even if he doesn't, if he kills bundle here, I can encore him in the Malignant if he attacks, and then I just have to hit 2 pumps initially. So either way, this should be okay. Oh, this is coming down to some dirty plays, man. This is coming down to some dirty plays. I don't like this. Okay, because now we switch out and we definitely kill, what's his name? Fuck, I wish I counted how many recovers he had.
This game's getting very interesting now. Okay, so
Oh my
we
god.
burned a recover. We can go back into Keldeo
Can
here.
we just stay in? Because I can attack and then
Man, if we got that Hydro Pump, I guess the Hydro Pump wouldn't have mattered, right? Because with the Encore recovering to recover,
I wish I had a count.
that thing would have been at full HP.
If I go back to bundle, and then double to Kel, does that ever make sense? Is there a downside to just pump? Still?
I feel like you just surf here, right? No?
Surf doesn't get us that. Pump, and just keep pumping.
I guess if it's gonna literally recover here, you probably pump, but I don't know what the calc is into Zorak.
Fuck it, eyeball, dude. Sometimes with Keldeo, you just gotta put your nuts on the table, man. I'm just gonna keep pumping it up. Because if he fucks up and goes for parting shot, I think we can win. If I get a decent roll.
Alright, big Thanos Keldeo time. Drop another Hydro.
It started really scuffed, and I mean, it's still, this is all yucky stuff, but this can be won. Oh, Keldeo, you bitch! But he still keeps recovering, which, okay, we're still in it.
How many recovers are we at now? Like, we're almost done, right? This should be like the last one
I think he doesn't have enough recovers to solve
at this point, if there's even any left.
I should start doing math on the Iron Bundle and the guy. This work. Malignant Chain, Moment of Truth, boys. Okay.
Oh my god, finally! Wow, I didn't think... Dude, we had never seen before side of, the secondary effect of Malignant Chain has finally shown up
We're gonna go for the pump. We're gonna see what happens.
in this battle chat. Number 8 Poison's so funny.
No, dude. I mean, we can still keep pumping, but it's like, it's tough. It's tough. I don't think it's winnable. But I mean, there's no other. Like,
Yeah, I mean, this was,
Okay. Keldeo, brother, what are we doing? Kel, we gotta do this. Do I die to this?
Bro, Kelly's got to put the fries in the bag, unfortunately.
The problem is that I think my next turn.
Look, I mean, there's not much you can do in that spot. Maybe we could have locked ourselves in a surf and maybe have helped in the end game, but I don't think. I mean, I don't think we're beating this plus Zoroark in this end game. So,
Unless
shout out to God Petra. I mean, Petra should have poisoned the crest like 30 minutes ago. So, I think in the end of the day,
oh my god, there's a chance.
no way. You know what, Justice? You know what, Glob? Why are you looking away, man? That was Justice.
What a fucking roller coaster.
He didn't get a single, dude. He didn't get a single early game poison to put that crest out of reach. What a game, chat. That was a good game to end the stream off on. I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. This was actually a pretty long stream. I did not expect it to go this long. I think this is by far the longest one we've had. No, there's been some that have been kind of similar. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming to the stream. The next stream will be Tuesday, probably, I think. I think that's when I'll probably do it. We'll do week 4, and then hopefully we'll get week 5 done before we get week 6 on either Saturday. It'll probably be Saturday, because Sunday I assume there will be a draft stream of some sort for the Little Cup League that we're doing. So get subscribed and stay tuned for that, because that's going to be super exciting. Like the stream if you hadn't while watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Trying to hit 1,000 before Champions. Yeah, that's all I have for today. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next time.